You know what they call a quarter pounder with cheese in Paris?
They don't call it a quarter pounder with cheese?
Oh man, they got the metric system. They wouldn't know what the fuck a quarter pounder is.
And what do they call it?
They call it Royale with cheese.
Royale with cheese.
That's right.
What do they call a Big Mac?
Big Mac's a Big Mac, but they call it Le Big Mac.
Le Big Mac. What do they call a Whopper?
I don't know. I didn't go on a Burger King.
Woo! What is up, everybody? Bugle 6. Let's go. Big freaking show tonight. I'm excited. Man, so much came out tonight. We had a small show, and then now we have a big show. So we all wanted to talk about this, make this a fun night for the Bugle 6 and for everyone watching. So thank you, everybody, for being here. I want to start, though, by just saying, X-Man Supreme, welcome to your first ever live stream. Like that's huge, getting you out there. So very excited to stream with you, man. And you're always there, you're always watching, whether it's here. I see you everywhere, man. So always. So it's really cool to actually like see you in person, you know, and just be able to talk with you about these awesome figures that have been announced today. We got Gio. What is up, Gio?
How you doing, Break? Thank you so much for having me on here tonight. I know it wasn't part of the plan. I wasn't part of the plan, right? But we like a little chaos, so here we are.
Chaos, you know. I'm still a little down losing the championship last night, but you know what? I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna win this thing one day, even if when I'm 75 years old. I'm gonna do it. So if you're still around, we got Mr. Ink himself, Danny Spotchka. What's up, sir?
How you doing, brother?
I'm doing good. Thank you for being here. Glad you can make it. Yeah, it's gonna be great, dude.
Dude, you look as iconic as your profile picture, bro. That hat, dude.
Yes,
giving me old man Logan vibes. I love it. You just need the motorcycle.
Thank you, sir.
Now.
Thank you.
Just missing the cigar, right?
Right. I was going to say, like a black man here with a cigar, bro.
You just got to chew on one.
Yeah, pass it up.
Oh, that's awesome. That's great. Imagine if you actually like had one that looked like
Dude,
this.
that'd be crazy.
Dude,
like,
I just thought about that. That would have been so friggin' cool, man.
You imagine how, like the chat.
I failed.
Like, what
failed.
the hell just happened?
I gotta go. I'm not worthy.
We're not worthy. We got the House of Collectibles, Flavio himself, co-host of the Bugle 6. What's up, my good sir?
What's going on, bro? Thank you for having me, and
Always
just happy to be here, man. Today was a crazy day,
dude.
Around all these good guys, and it's gonna be a dope show. So can't wait to talk about it tonight.
Absolutely, absolutely. It just kept coming and coming. It's like, wait, what? Whoa,
Yeah.
It's amazing.
Phrasing.
Collector Joey in the house.
Hey.
My good friend over on the Cop or Drop
Yes, sir.
channel. So
Yes,
good
sir.
to have you here as
Thank
always.
you for having me.
Thank you for being here,
Of course.
man. And we have Mike Litteris. Mike Weapon Litteris? Is that what it says? The L?
What
and
Weapon
Thrawns
L, I
Office.
guess. Mike Weapon-
Logan himself.
Mike Weapon 50, I guess.
How's it going, man? We just
Great.
streamed together. We just streamed
We
together
did.
on Hot Toys Hotline. So
Yeah, that
good
was
times.
that was a really fun night and just made me more hyped for today. And then everything that happened this morning, I was like, "Yo, this is
Yeah.
crazy." You know what I mean? I was already excited to come on, but it's like, will there be a shortage of content to talk about? I think not.
Yeah,
I'm so happy to be joined with all those guys too.
Hell
This is
yeah.
great. And
Heck
in the
yeah,
chat, I
man.
want to catch up to them too. I'm sure they're on fire. So exciting night.
Yeah, it's a very exciting night. I love streaming wherever, but it does get tiring when you talk about like the same figures like back to back to back. You know what I mean? It's like because you can only say something so many times or hear somebody else say the same, slightly different, but whatever. So this morning I'm like, oh yeah, we got Bugle 6 tonight. Cool. It's gonna be fun because X-Man Supreme. I got Danny Spotchka. I got Thrawn. My boy Flavio. It's gonna be a good day. All of a sudden, like I said, I see a text from Evil Sneaker, Artisan Black Widow, and I'm like,
wait, that's the first one he points out, bro.
Yeah, because he knows I've been waiting for Artisan Black Widow. I actually think he sent a picture of Grievous before that, but when I woke up, I saw that last message, and I like popped up. And then it just kept coming. He sent a couple more. I saw something on Facebook for another one. It was just a great morning. And then all of a sudden I got two of my other besties over here. I'm like, guys, you can't miss this. You got to come on too. So, yeah, good times. So
I thought I was hallucinating this morning, bro.
Oh, me too.
Word, dude.
yeah, like
So it's funny that you say that because I forget what figure it was. The first one, I guess it was the Joker or whatever. But Sneaker was like the first one that I talked to this morning, and then he posted the picture that had, just like the Hong Kong stuff that showed a silhouette of everything, and I was like, what? Like that was hours later, so I didn't see all the other announcements. And then he sends me like every single one separately, and I was like, no way, this ain't real. And I was like, yo, I lost it.
I never thought that I would be checking Facebook at like 4 in the morning when I randomly wake up, like just roll over, like, oh, is there news?
Yeah. And then how do you go back to sleep?
Dude,
you
this morning, oh my god, yeah. Luckily, I had to be up early anyway because as soon as they started rolling in, I was wired. I was like, shit. And then I'm always like, I gotta text people and I gotta think about what time zone they're in.
Before
this community, right? We have friends all over the world.
I'll text people in California like Gio at like 6 in the morning. I'm like, oh yeah, it's 4 in the morning. No wonder he gets
I'm
like
usually up though at that time.
Yeah. But yeah, before
Gio never sleeps, man.
Right.
He's nocturnal.
Before we address the chat though, I do want to ask you guys, without giving any detail about the figures or whatever, what figure are you most hyped about? Like right now. I'll start with you, Mike Litteris.
Grievous.
Grievous? That's a good one. It's a good one. Joey?
Grievous too. Yeah.
Ooh,
I think I'm
okay.
on Grievous. Yeah.
All right. What about you, Gio?
Artisan, Joker, Joaquin Phoenix.
Ooh. Okay. 2-1. X-Man.
Well, if we're going based off of just what we know, then I'm gonna say Black Widow. But I'm really looking forward to that silhouette we got of that Wolverine. I want to see that.
Oh yeah,
that's what I'm about.
I didn't see no Wolverine. What the fuck?
We'll talk about that.
Oh yeah,
we'll talk about that.
Yeah.
You know, for the record, I didn't know that could be a choice, but
wait a minute. Is it Logan Wolverine?
We don't know. It's just
Danny. I sent it to you.
Bro, I have some
wasn't
theories, but we'll
paying
get into
attention.
it.
He was eating
Yeah.
some
He's a
Cheetos,
massive
putting
fucking
on
day,
some
boss.
ink. What about you? What about you, Danny?
Y'all might find this surprising, but right now, okay, it's obviously the Joker, but I'm actually really looking forward to that Mark 42. As a kid, I loved.
It looks good.
Me too, and it looks fucking clean. It looks.
It looks really good.
That poster where he's like right in front of the mansion that's debris and falling apart, dude. Oh, it looks so sick.
Dude, that's cool.
That's
cool.
the battle damage I'm talking about, man. That looks good.
Yeah. And Flavio, which one?
That's a tough choice, man. I mean, so many good things today, but probably just because it's something that I've been wanting for a long time, I'll say the Iron Spider.
Okay, that's a good one.
And it didn't include a mask this time.
Yeah, yeah, seriously.
Man, I'm gonna say Black Widow, but closely second would be the Joker, which I'm kind of surprised about.
Yeah,
Joker.
Because I was not interested in the in-art Joker because of the price, and you have to get 2 or 4, and now all of a sudden I'm like, I can see if I can pull this. But we'll talk more about that later.
The red coat version, man. This is what we fucking asked for.
That's
Thank you.
exactly all you need.
I'm really excited.
Well, I mean, the other ones are cool, but like, if you should have the option. But we'll get more into that. But I do want to address the chat real quick before we start talking more about these figures. We got the Jedi Knights Watch. What a day!
What a wonderful day!
Too sweet, dude. Great movie, by the way. We have one Adam 12 in the house. Hey, Brick, Flavio, and everyone. Not much news out there today, huh? Yeah, it's kind of dry.
Congratulations!
Slow news day.
Congrats, Adam. By the way, on getting that championship belt over on Gio's channel. I think it was kind of rigged, but just kidding.
That would have remained my title.
You probably would have. X-Man Supreme, we have in the house. Hello. It's so weird because I know you're right there too, but I'm just saying hi.
Bro, how the hell are you gonna have a cigar in the profile picture, but not tonight, bro? When Mike
You just gotta chew on it.
You know what? You know the fuck what? You just hang on.
Just don't light it. Just chew on it. Just chew on it. You know?
You just hang on.
Let's fucking go.
We've got to recreate that profile picture.
Right.
Yeah. One Adam 12 says, amidst all the announcements out there, I just got shipping notices for both Clone Wars and Mandalorian Obi-Wan.
So did I.
That's
nice.
Yeah, get those suckers paid off right away, so that when you put these ones in the pre-order, you don't have to worry about them anymore. So
I got mine for Anakin right before this.
I should check that because my
Attack of the
Anakin
Clones. Anakin.
Yeah, I should check that.
Same at the Artisan. I was like, what the fuck?
No. I thought so too. When I saw it, just said Anakin. I was like, wait.
I was like,
Hey.
That thing's
What we talking about?
Oh man, we have I always butcher this name and I feel bad. Lul, is it Leo?
Louis.
Right on time, my guy. Yeah, fix me.
Yeah.
Cobra's collection. What's up, man? What up, my 1/6 collectors and other size pop culture collectors. Got some people saying hello, such as Movie Canon. Kenny Lang. What up, gang? What is up, Kenny Lang? Valkyrie Magnus in the house. Let's go. Fellow Brickyard member here. Let's go. Glad to be here. Good evening, everyone. Doc Bat in the house. Yo, let's effing go. Yeah, killer panel tonight. Indeed. Jedi Knights Watch saying X-Men. Jedi. We got Austin Nicholas in the house. Wow, what a panel. Love you guys. Awesome seeing X-Men Supreme for the first time. Absolutely. And Austin is going to be on the big show next week. The show that was supposed to be the big show, but I'm having 2 back-to-back big shows. So it's
1.0.
Cool. Yeah, it's 1.0. Thanks for being here, Austin. We have Jose G. Hernandez. Hello, everyone. Welcome.
Fact checker
being here. Yeah.
Jose Plus.
Just to kind of bring this up here. he actually predicted that this is going to happen with Black Widow Artisan during the World of Psychic. Last episode. He said it's going to happen like within a couple months. So
that's right.
Nice.
Yeah.
So kudos
crazy.
to him. Now I have always I have always like I think we've all like said a Black Widow would come. I've always said I wanted the Iron Man 2, but he actually like predicted soon. Like, so I thought that was pretty cool. Just wanted to bring that up. We got Yomo in the house.
Yomo,
Mr. Yomo.
Yomo.
I've heard you're coming back to the movie canon, my man.
Yeah, this Sunday night.
Ooh, that's nice. Nice.
The return of Yomo.
Fellow Brickyard member, by the way. Austin Nicholas says, well deserved. Can't wait to hear some conversations, baby. Let's go. Pause, Brick. I must have said something. I always say something.
You did. I remember.
Pause, Brick.
Oh man, it was that bad. You remember?
Yeah.
Oh man. What's Copper Drop? I have no idea. I was just told to bring it up once, so I don't know what it is. Evil Sneaker in the house. What's up, Evil Sneaker? What a fun day. Yeah, today was
what a day
an
indeed.
absolute blast. Thank you for being here. What a wonderful day. Everyone kind of just talking to each other. Venom Tech. I met him at StatueCon, which was a lot of fun. Yo, what up, everyone? Panel. Sup, guys? Yeah, I wonder if he's excited for any of these announcements here. Let's see. We got anybody else? Christian Cooper in the house. What's up, guys? What's up, Cooper?
Mr. Christian.
How's it going?
My guy.
Everyone just kind of saying hi to each other. I just want to. We got Thrawns Office here, of course.
The one and only.
The one and only. Collector Joey. All right. And Austin says, say it with me. What a wonderful
day.
All right. So let's talk about a couple of these figures. Is there anything specific you guys want to start with? I was thinking Iron Man.
Let's do it, bro.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's do that. Let's do that. Let me pull him up here. And yeah, here he is. Usually I try to have PowerPoints where it's like really cool, zoomed in and everything, but there's 6 figures we're talking about, and I wasn't going to do that for 6 figures.
Yeah.
So I'm just pulling up the old Facebook here. Yeah, this is looking good. And Danny, I'm going to start with you, man, since you said this is the one you're most looking forward to. The Iron Man Mark 42 2.0. That head sculpt is nice.
Dude, yeah. Not only is that head sculpt nice, dude, but this armor it's one of my favorite armors because it's that perfect blend. It's like that right in between, right before he had the less boxier armors in the MCU, right? So Iron Man 3 for me has always been a big nostalgia thing for me because it's the first time I got to skip school. I remember I got to go to the Iron Man marathon instead of going to school that day. So it was the original Iron Man, Iron Man 2, the Avengers in 3D, and then Iron Man 3 in 3D at like 9 p.m. 2 days early. And yeah, dude, I remember as a kid I was pretty pissed off with the whole Mandarin twist, but I remember this armor was pretty fucking cool. And yeah, dude, it still remains one of the coolest armors, right? Like it was kind of like the joke armor, right? That always fell apart, but it was the one that came to him as he was like calling it. Like that's pretty cool.
Yeah,
and
it's cool.
Base, I love the base, dude. It's very reminiscent of the quarter scale version. Yeah,
That's
dude,
right.
I'm pumped for this just because I like Iron Man figures now that I've got the Mark III in the collection, and I've had several before. And Joey knows how I feel about that, man. You know, him being a giant Iron Man collector, dude, you can't really stop at one. I'm curious to know how he feels about this one, where it ranks for him. I know the 42 isn't really popular with everybody, but dude, that gold pops for me, dude. And the battle damage on this is fan-fucking-tastic.
Dude, yeah. And okay, so I saw that there were 2 different posts on Hot Toys Facebook. I've had a very busy day. One, work. I also had to go to a doctor's appointment, long story short, and then take my son to training camp football for the first time, which is really cool to watch. But I was able to get this all set up, but I wasn't really able to look at a lot of it for some of these figures. Now, I saw that Hot Toys had 2 different posts. Is there one battle damage and one clean, or
no?
Are they
I think they're just there's 3 stages of interchangeable battle damage. So one is just weathered.
I see.
Regular, and then one's a little bit battle damaged, and then one's like really battle damaged.
See, for me, I'm going all in on the battle damage,
right?
dude. Look at this.
Man.
Look at the wires coming out of his chest, like with the box and everything. Yeah, dude.
Dude, that's cool.
There's an exclusive piece, though.
On the previous picture is so appealing.
The previous picture?
Yeah, just like that. Like
Yeah,
the
man,
chest and
that's
everything,
cool.
with everything popped out with the lights and damn,
Yeah.
I love that.
How are we
I've
feeling
seen
about
the inner
this head
workings, and
sculpt,
that's one of the
though?
exciting things about a mechanical suit as opposed to the nanotech for me.
Yeah,
love
I
seeing
agree.
that, you know.
But
Yeah.
Mike, how do you feel about this head sculpt though? Like, I mean, everybody too. Like, we've gotten a lot of great Iron Man head sculpts. We had the Mark III. We just had the Mark VI come out. We're having other ones come out that are really fucking good. Where does this one rank for y'all? For this one, it's like kind of a battle damage head sculpt. So this one would be perfect for a Kit Bash Tony Stark figure.
Yeah.
This kind of
For
also
sure.
works for like Civil War era, no?
I think so. I'm looking at this head sculpt on my phone right now, and I think you could argue this is one of, if not the best, most detailed. And it looks like Robert Downey. There's no, the prior, what was it, 6 that I think we just got released?
Yep, Mark VI.
You know, was a little off maybe for some people. I think this one looks better.
Let me
Just
ask
my
y'all,
opinion.
is this top 5 Iron Mans for y'all so far that they've made, at least in the top 5?
Not for me. Listen, this suit I just can't get behind. I don't know why. The Iron Man 3 I didn't watch that much, so I'm not really attached to it that much. But I think it looks really good though. It's really cool.
Yeah.
Yeah,
the suit,
ahead,
no,
Flavio.
but I was gonna say I think this is the best likeness to Robert Downey.
That's what I was gonna say.
Any release that we've had from him.
It's not my favorite
I would
suit.
say top 2. I like Mark III's likeness a lot,
III is
but
really fucking good.
but I put this top 2 head sculpts, and I liked Iron Man 3. Unlike a lot of people, I enjoyed it. I'm not the biggest fan of the suit, but I had a fun time with the movie, and that's because I went in seeing it just not really expecting too much, because I heard that it wasn't as good as the first 2, but I enjoyed it. I like the Christmas theme kind of feel, winter theme, whatever, but or setting, but yeah, it was fun.
I've probably only seen this movie like twice, maybe. Honestly,
I think I've actually seen this one more than all 3 of them.
Wow,
And that's where you're crazy.
that's weird.
Dude, I think, in my
the
opinion,
second one.
call me
I think
crazy.
I've seen
this
it
one has
once.
the best
I think I saw it
finale
one time.
to it, right? Could y'all argue that this one has the best finale to it? Because in the first 2, they're dope, but they're evil.
Yeah, the finale was cool.
Well, yeah, with the house party. That was phenomenal.
Okay, I will say that
yeah.
I really do think that one of the most badass scenes is in this one, where he was in the house and they destroyed it.
Yeah,
and then he threw the armor on Pepper. I thought that was
that.
fire.
I'll do you one better, bro. At the very end of the movie, where he's with the Mandarin Aldrich Killian, and he's calling the suit, and he's like talking shit about Pepper. He's like, she didn't need to be fixed. She was already perfect. And he throws the suit on him. And he's like, Jarvis, do me a favor, blow Mark 42, and it blows up, and he just jumps off the. I'm like,
There were a lot of
some
great
good scenes.
Yeah. You know
one
what
of
else?
the best Tony Stark scenes ever, dude. Oh,
No, I agree. Just looking at this though, what I really love about this, a lot of Iron Man come with a lot of parts, right? If you look at the Mark II, ton of parts, but they're not necessarily storytelling parts. And I feel like almost everything about the parts in this figure are storytelling parts. The different arms, the exposed arm you get with the deluxe, like all that's. It's not just like little tabs that flip up. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
It's a different layer and degree of battle damage as you go through each part, and I think that's really cool. I think that adds a lot to the figure.
Yeah,
agree. Yeah,
it really does. I do like that. I mean, looking at this picture here, the red and the gold go kind of well together. I kind of like that blend. But I don't know, guys. Who's all getting this one? Anybody? You are? I figured you were.
You
it's fan
not
you.
day one for me, but I'm getting there.
Okay.
If it was like 200. Yeah, probably.
Yeah, what is it gonna go for? Do y'all know?
It's like
It's at least 4 something.
I'm guessing 425, 435.
I could do that. I could do it because dude, it's diecast, dude. It's Iron Man figures.
Yeah,
I'm okay
and it's
with
got a
that.
head sculpt.
Dude, yeah. And
Probably 200 in some currency out there.
I'll definitely,
yeah, that's true.
I'll definitely entertain this. Just like Mike said, just not day one, just because of all this stuff that we got.
Yeah.
Plus other things that are probably going to get announced here within the next week or so. So,
Yeah.
I don't really see it being a waitlist situation, but I mean, eventually it will, but not anytime soon. So.
Well, I guess we're grateful at least that this is not a limited thing, right? Because that kind of pressure would be tough.
Man.
Yeah, we need more of that.
And that's the thing. I I don't know. I don't know. I could be wrong, but I don't think they're like main Iron Man figures have been limited. It's usually like the color variants and stuff like that that are already existing.
Whenever there's a head sculpt, whenever there's a head sculpt, I see that it's not limited.
Yeah, they need to know those. I'm okay with that though. That just means I don't need to like RSVP for this. I mean, I did. I RSVP'd for this one, Joker.
I did too.
I think Grievous, but yeah, dude.
I already got like 5 Tony Stark heads anyway, so.
Yeah, Joey, I'm kind of shocked because I always saw you as like a huge Iron Man guy.
Yeah, it's just
but
Iron Man
not
3.
Iron Man 3.
Yeah, Iron Man 3 didn't do it for me.
Did you like any armor from that
Same
movie?
Same here.
Not really. I mean,
damn, bro, there was like 40 something.
I mean, there's
armors
there's cool armors, of course, but I'm not gonna memorize all those. I mean, I just know
the original Hulkbuster. Come on, bro. The navy blue Hulkbuster.
I just remember Igor. That's the one I remember.
Igor.
Igor.
And Midas is the gold version of the Mark 7. Come on, bro.
Yeah.
I like Midas.
Midas
is my
Midas.
shit, dude. Midas.
I love Centurion, dude. Come on.
I just want
mainly
the OG7. I'm already good. I got
Yep.
the OG7. I'm good.
I was gonna say that I mainly love the 1 through 7, but that's why I'm kind of like, this is somewhere there in the future, maybe because, you know, after I go 1 through 7, I'll probably try to pick up some of my more later, you know, favorite suits.
Yeah.
I think it all comes down to money, right? I mean, if it was no there, then I think they're all beautiful and they're all worthy of being on the shelf, being lit up. I mean, you know, like you go back to like Budget Stark, you look at his collection.
Oh my god,
that is gorgeous. I don't care if you're into figures or not.
That is,
But when you when money is a limiting factor for me, I'm like, I have the Mark III and the 85, so I've bookended my collection, and I'm kind of like, to break that and add one more, I'm gonna open the floodgates. So I'm being very, very
and also keep in mind too, you know, like we were just on that topic, you know, this is the OG one, right? But they already made the mold now again, so expect another Mark 42 repaint of a, you know, limited release of something with a flashy color, something that might
red and silver.
Yep, blue and silver.
Yeah, red and silver.
Matter of fact, dude, the Age of Ultron suit is pretty much this armor, but just with the regular color scheme. So
yeah. Some of these pictures are nice though.
Oh, yeah. I will say once you get your Iron Mans in the Hall of Armor, like some people think like you're just putting them in Hall of Armor. Why would you do that? I will say once you get them in there, that it's like a whole different level to Iron Man when you do it. Like I thought it would look good in person, but I was, you know, out of this world whenever I saw it all put together.
I think I'm gonna just limit it to like 5 right now. Like in my head, I have the Mark III. I'm gonna pick up the updated Mark II. I'm gonna get this one. I'm like on the fence, get Mark V, like the suit up version, but like all the iconic suits, right? Because I would do the 1 through 7, but it's like then I'm limited to just doing museum posing for all of them, you know?
Yeah.
So
I have these DTOS behind me still, and I got like 5 of them. And I've always thought how cool it would be for like every cube to be filled with like an Iron Man. You know what I mean? That would never happen, but it would be cool to like see some of these like DTOFs along their wall just be one Iron Man. Like that's their.
Oh, dude! Imagine like a full custom wall, right?
Yeah.
Just the Hall of Armors, you know, as many as there are Iron Men right now, bro.
Have they made? They've made
the sickest thing.
They've made every Iron Man though, right? Haven't they? They've made every single one.
Have they made all of the house parties? I don't know.
Either plastic, not the house parties, but either plastic or, you know.
They've made a majority of the house parties.
Yeah, they made.
They did a lot of them. Yeah,
but they're all over 10. Like, you know,
that right there though.
10,
that exact battle damage is exactly how I plan on having.
Yeah, and look at the arm right there.
That's a straight movie poster right there, bro.
Yeah, dude. And another thing about Iron Man, which is really cool, as opposed to like you can make a Batcave and have a bunch of you can have a suit of armor there, right? But what's really cool is like Iron Man suits are essentially robots. So you can have one unmasked sculpt, Tony Stark, and the rest could be posed and doing things around the workshop. You know what I'm saying? They don't
that's a good point, yeah.
Static or, you know, just in the Hall of Armor.
What's that what's the version that he's, I mean, I think it's from this movie too, like when he's going in to find the Mandarin where he has the hoodie on and he has the Uzi.
Mechanic version.
Yeah, I think they might redo that one too.
You could just throw this head sculpt on that one version.
I could see them. Yeah, I could see them like reusing that and remaking that because that figure's been a really long time since they made that. Right.
That pose is pretty bad right there. Sorry.
It just looks like the pose in the movie was like having problems. With
Photoshop is your friend.
Dude, I don't mind this one. This one and Mark 6 to me, and the Mark 3 are the top Iron Man.
Yeah, Mark 3 is my favorite suit.
Mark 3, Mark 6, and this one is all you need, bro. And
but I really do love the Mark 1. Like I have a soft spot for the Mark 1.
Man. Mark 1's cool. Underrated.
I just wish it was bigger. That's all.
Yeah. Dude, the wire's coming out from the front though, and then he's holding like the battery, like charger or whatever.
Dude, that's how I would do it.
I like that.
Yeah,
that's how I would do it if I had.
Talking about story.
I also did see a post too that somebody posted. I think it was in the Sideshow page. People were saying that there's kind of discrepancies with the accuracy to the suit here because people said like in the movie they didn't really ever see the blue light on his side there. So I don't know if that's. I'm not a connoisseur.
Still looks cool though.
Yeah, it does look dope in figure form.
It does, yeah.
I'll take it.
Point. The rule of cool. Like,
okay,
at least
I'll take it.
Grade.
You just take the batteries out and you're
literally.
Real, yeah.
I think I would go to the right here, the one on the right. If I got this figure, I'd pull that off. It's so much different compared to everything else,
dude. But the clean version too. Come on, now. The clean version looks sick.
It looks sick. It looks sick. I will say, out of every figure that was announced today, as cool as all of them have been, this is probably the one at the bottom for me.
Say it's the weakest one.
It's the weakest one. There
weakest one. There we go.
But they're all like 10s. Like this is a really, really cool looking figure. And if I was Danny, like a huge fan, I'd definitely grab this figure as well. And there's like a 50-50 chance I might, still get this. But as of now, with everything else coming out, it's tough. But it does make it easy for me to pass on an imposter Joker. So
I love Rick, you know what I love? I love how even the weakest figures for you are still always 50-50. You're still one flip away from buying. It's great.
It's so hard.
The weirdest thing for me too, like I keep thinking about it, and I don't know if it's just something that's like playing, a trick on my eyes, but for some reason I keep feeling like this is like kind of the inspiration, like the body part. This is kind of the inspiration of like Mysterio's armor, because it kind of looks like it sometimes.
Yeah. Oh,
I can see
wow.
it.
A little bit, yeah.
Observation. Yeah, man.
And I like when I was watching what is it, Far From Home, I thought people like said that he took or like stole plans of like Stark Tech.
Mm-hmm.
That makes sense.
That's
but
nice.
it looks like it kind of.
That's nice.
That's
I like the cut on the lip too, and the blood under the eye.
Yeah,
good stuff.
I mean, he just looks really pudgy to me. I guess because
he does look a little pudgy, but
not like that last one though.
No, that last one looked more.
I think it's because you're supposed to have this head sculpt kind of angled downwards, kind of like in that almost superhero landing pose we saw him in a few photos ago. Because if you have him like angled down like that, it looks like there's like weight coming down, right? So that'll make that head sculpt look more natural. Like
I feel like
he's
the
got
eye section.
Mm-hmm.
The eye section looks like very accurate to him.
Yeah.
More than like any of the other.
It looks like a photo.
Oh, look at
that, dude.
Where'd it go? Oh man, that's freaking sweet.
This is kind of like what like Spider-Man has a mask every time you get a Spider-Man. Basically, they should have an empty helmet every time with an Iron Man. I think. Well, at least with non-nanotech Iron Man
and Batman too.
Batman,
yeah.
And I'm wondering if there's any way that if you can kind of form this around the head.
Yeah, it looks like it. Look, there's hinges. There's some hinges. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that'd be cool.
But imagine this right here. Imagine having this standing next to that work desk that they made for him, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
With this little helmet opened up and then the arms pulled off and he's on the desk, he's working on it and shit.
You know
Man,
what I kind of
that's
want to
so cool.
see, bro? I kind of want to see somebody put him on a couch and with his like legs crossed, kind of like this in the movie.
On the Mark, I got the Mark II, and it came with the desk as well, where the Mark II was all separated and stuff. It came with that, so I have something like that.
There's also that desk like workstation area for the like the the classic Iron Man thing, they released a while ago. That's always been tempting because I don't dislike it, but I'd always love to have that diorama to add, because you can really at this point build a Tony Stark Iron Man workshop.
That's what I want.
There's been enough released in, you know what I mean?
Especially with the dummies, or what are they called? The
dummy.
Yes.
Dummy. That's his name. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, Gio, are you getting this?
No.
No, not
like no.
Just no.
Straight up.
No.
Okay.
Can we get a 50-50, bro?
Not even a 50-50 to give the people hope.
Yeah.
No. I don't have a single Iron Man. I think I talked to Joey, I think, in one of his unboxings. I don't have a single Iron Man, and I asked, what would be the best Iron Man? Like, if you don't have one, what would be the best one, right? Because there's so many of them.
Tough call.
This one's not it. So and Iron Man 3 before Infinity War, for me, it was the worst MCU movie. In my opinion, obviously, but so I wasn't a big fan of the movie. I saw that movie once when it came out in theaters and never
This
again.
movie is like Endgame versus like like Marvel, the Marvels and Ant-Man, you know, not what was the last Ant-Man?
Quantumania.
Yeah, yep. So
but
still not the greatest, but I enjoyed it. It was fun.
Yeah, but I mean, like this one, it's cool and everything. I figured there'll be some Iron Man in one of these announcements, but I'm not gonna, pick this up. There's so many stuff that came out just today alone. Sure. So it's like no, but if everyone, some people want this, it's cool and everything. Mr. Danny Spotchka, hope you get it and all that stuff. But I will not be trying to get this. Yeah. So.
Well, we have 5 more figures to talk about. But I do want to see what the chat is saying. We have Man of Hot Collectibles in the house saying hi to him real quick. Hello, guys. Crazy announcements. Can't wait for Vader, Grievous, and Joker. Great panel tonight. Well, thank you, sir, and thank you for being here. So those are his top 3. Interesting. I was watching his. He had a YouTube video come out talking about a lot of these figures, and it's good to see everyone this excited. Joey, I know you had a video come out too, so I was like watching everybody's video, doing my best to like
videos today.
Yeah, it's cool because I mean it's not cool. I forgot my AirPods today, so like everything I'm hearing right now is like my first time hearing it from someone. So that's what's making everything a lot more interesting because I haven't heard anybody's opinions.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, that's cool.
I was so busy all day that I'm going in completely fresh and even trying to catch up on pictures.
Yeah.
Yeah. Some of the pictures I'm catching up on because I was listening to a lot of your all's videos like in the car ride to work and going back home and stuff. So I didn't really get to look at all these pictures, but figured out how to say Lul like school, but with an L instead of a C, SCH. So Lul.
Lul.
Nice. Well, thank you, Lul, for being here. I see you all the time. Sorry about that. Let's see here. Man Hot Collectible says not into Iron Man, but thinking about picking this one up. Yeah. This is it's interesting. It's an interesting figure. We got Crippler in the house from the COC. Met him at StatueCon as well, saying, "What's up, Brick, Artemis, and the boys? What is up, my man? I'm gonna give you a little too sweet. Whoop, too sweet. Thank you for stopping in. Hopefully you're having a good time." We got Jedi 291. Good evening, gentlemen. Just tuned in. Good to see you here. Good to see you. Mitchell Lawrence passing through. Hopefully you stick around too. We have a lot to talk about. Thank you for being here and stopping by. Let's see. Evil Sneaker saying OG7. Yes, sir. Let's go, Joey.
Oh, the only thing me and Steve agree on.
The only thing.
Venom Tech, super excited for a lot of these figures and catching up with these Iron Man figures to collect one of everything. But we'll see. Yeah, it's tough to keep up with everything. You almost saying if they remade the Mark 39 Star Boost from the 3rd with diecast parts, I would get that one.
Me too.
I have to look at that one. I don't know what
that one's. That's the white one, I believe.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's like white and gold. It's
white and gold.
Dang.
Fire.
Yeah, it's like a honeycomb pattern all over it, I believe. It's really cool.
Oh, nice. Yeah. Venom Tech saying, "Yo, Brick, I'm working on doing that just for Iron Man. There's someone out there that collected all of them and made a Hall of Armor. It looks really dope. Yeah, man. Like that's what I was kind of doing with Spider-Man, and then it kind of just got thrown into the Maji case over here. But yeah, like you know the Spider-Man Hall of Suits, I guess. I don't know, and Into the Spider-Verse. Like that'd be cool. That would be cool to have that too of some kind. Like
that'd be cool.
You know, but yeah. How you figure in the house? What is up? So hyped for Artisan Black Widow. Being hyped, of course he's hyped for Artisan Black Widow. This guy is just like me. Catwoman, Black Widow, just bring on the ladies. Being hyped.
I saw your video, Justin. That was good.
I haven't watched this video yet. I should check that out. Being hyped for this figure is my new personality for a while. Let's go. Dude, I'm with you, man. I am with you. And he became, or no, he has been a member. I was like, became member for 3 months, Brickyard baby. So thank you for being a member for 3 months. That's awesome. Just so you guys know, we'll talk about it more later. But if you're a member of the channel, you will be entered to our giveaway next week, a week from today. Our big Deadpool Wolverine show should be a lot of fun. So we'll talk more about that later.
Super fun.
Dilo the Collector in the house. Too sweet. Look at this Avenger level panel. Yeah, I mean, this is like Avenger level Justice League. I don't know. It's looking good though. We got 2 Wolverines. I mean, come on. We got 2 variants of Wolverine alone is killer stuff. Action in the box. Hello, collectors. Has anyone seen a day like today in Hot Toys history? You know, I was talking about this with a couple of people. This is like one of the most exciting days for me since I've been collecting Hot Toys.
I think this is one of probably, I don't know if they're labeling this summer showcase or whatever, but this is probably one of the best ones I've went through too. It's really good.
For sure. There was another day, but I remember because I was saying something like that too. It might have been like Artisan figures. Maybe it was like maybe it was when like Scarlet Witch and Joker and Anakin, it was like within like a month or whatever. That was really cool.
And they had the black suit Spider-Man too.
Yeah, dude.
That was when we were hanging out.
That's what. Yeah, we were. Me, Danny, Austin, and Zio were all hanging out when that happened.
That's nice to remember.
Yeah,
that's nice to remember. One Adam 12. All these Iron Men look awesome, but I'm going to wait for a fully USB powered before I get another one. Okay. Whew. I am.
Yeah, that's a shame, isn't it? Because they're doing that with the Spider-Man, right?
Yeah. Yep.
But not with this guy, which is, I mean, he's got more lights, sure, but I thought that was interesting how they put those both out at the same time.
Yeah.
I heard that the USB kind of with the wires going out throughout the figure hurts the articulation. That's probably why.
Probably. Wouldn't doubt it.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to when they design it with just powered by contact and base.
Right? That's what I'm thinking.
Like that statue version that they just made, the open armor version.
Yep.
Yeah. What's up, Collection Obsession? Brick News. I'm late. Sorry, just got home. Oh, Brick News. See, I'm reading Brick News, but yeah, I believe it's the newspaper emoji. Yeah. Thank you for being a member, my good sir. I'm not going to go through all these comments because we do have a lot of figures to talk about, so I'll start skimming through. But yeah, we got a Yomo member for 1 month. Let's effing go. Let's effing go. Thank you, sir. All right. One more comment. Evil Sneaker, I do think this Iron Man is last for me on the reveals as well. Yeah, I think so. So who wants to pick next? What should we talk about next? Does anybody need to say anything else about this figure before we move on?
Rank the skull. 1 to 10.
Let's go Grievous. That's what I'm ready.
Let's go Grievous. All right. It's a good one.
Grievous.
Grievous. Bam. General Grievous. This is a figure that so many people have been waiting for. And for years. And I know Sideshow has a figure, and I kind of laughed a little bit when I saw that Sideshow was putting one up for a giveaway.
And nobody entered.
Who wants this piece? Who wants this giveaway?
Especially when I was trying to sell it today. So
man.
Somebody was selling it in a BTS group, and I saw a bunch of comments that, like, everybody, like, in our circle, they were like cracking jokes, like, I'll send you like a Fortnite V-Bucks card. I'll send you like an Applebee's gift card.
Who wants to see me throw mine across the room?
Yeah,
Me.
just keep it for
Wow. Wow.
Once you get this one, Joey. Once you get this
Yeah,
one.
once you get this one,
Okay, I'll have to wait.
Oh,
It'd be great for views, bro.
Yeah, make a battle damage version. or
Battle
something
damage.
out of it, you know what I mean?
Wait, no. You can make one where he has a hole in his chest.
His heart explodes.
There you
Yeah.
go.
Oh yeah, I just
He's got no hands.
get a lighter.
Oh. Can't you just see
Torch out his
poor
eyes.
Sideshow Grievous sitting on the bench with Captain Marvel? Nobody wants
Yeah,
him.
yeah.
You couldn't give him away.
No,
They're
you
just
know what you
dejected and sad.
They're gonna cameo in Deadpool.
You know what you
Wolverine and
should
the
do?
Void.
You should just you know, drop a YouTube video on your channel for like any local followers that, you know, follow you.
Yeah.
Just drop a random address or like a location and do
Oh,
like
that'd be
one of
cool.
those things where you hide
yeah.
out and see who picks it up first.
That's cool. I do have a Facebook group that I made that's
Clean
all
your
just
hands with it
local.
and
It's
make
all
some
local.
Joey's
content
fighting
out of
over
it.
Damn Grievous,
Yeah.
bro.
man.
Local
Or just,
Oh,
news,
dude.
there's
like,
kangaroos
no,
fighting
no,
Roll
over
no.
Joey.
backwards
Here you
their
go.
tire, you know.
Pull them apart. Take all the arms and legs off, head, everything,
Oh
right?
my god!
Like put them in little like 3D printed packages and geocache each one of them.
Like the
Too much
7
work now.
pieces of
Just
Exodia.
start sending pieces of his body to Sideshow and be like, "This is what you did."
That's crazy.
Send him in different pieces, like a morgue.
Yeah.
I summon General Grievous.
I will say this is probably one of the best pictures from like an announcement I probably have ever seen. This picture,
It's pretty good.
here
Mhm.
is
It's pretty good.
nice.
Okay, but can we
Yes.
be real for a minute though? It has no reason to not be. There's
Yes.
no actual
Oh,
human
yeah.
likeness to look like here. I
Yeah.
don't know. I think I said
Yeah.
it this morning, Joey. I think I predicted this. What was it on Copper Drop? We were talking about it one night. And maybe it's on like a this or that. I was like, look, they're gonna make a General Grievous. They're gonna make it die cast, and it's gonna look great. Okay. The fact
Yeah.
that they made this thing move in eyes is like
I know. I
Yeah,
was
that's
shocked.
like overkill.
Yeah,
I
that's,
was like,
that's
oh,
pretty
shit.
I
sweet.
wasn't expecting
Love
that.
Now
You
question.
probably
though,
just take the faceplate off and then move
What-
it around.
what all on this is die cast? Is it the legs and the
It shows
arms?
there's a picture.
Yeah, there's a picture. It's like the legs, but it's kind of like on the inside, right? Like pretty much everything on the inside.
Oh,
And then
fuck. So
the
he's got like
outside
a
It's
metal
it's the
skeleton.
legs.
Yeah, like a metal skeleton, pretty much.
Dude, that's badass.
It
Okay,
really
copy.
This
just
is-
highlights
I see
the missed opportunity for these battle droid and battle droid, though. Like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Because if they could get it in limbs this thin, they could have done that in those figures, especially
Yeah.
with the price
Mhm.
point they charge.
This
I'm
guy's
happy
gonna
we're
be
getting it here.
huge.
Yeah, yeah.
He's
Guys
pretty
would be
thick
massive,
too.
dude.
He's gonna be huge because I was looking at
is
it
he gonna
too.
be like the size of Venom and Carnage?
Yeah,
No.
because if you look at it, he
No.
has the Venom style base.
Oh, does he?
Ooh.
Oh,
Yeah.
So more like Venom's height than Carnage.
Okay, like
Yeah,
if
more
he's
than-
standing
yeah,
up
Venom.
straight, yes, but General Grievous never standing up straight. He
Sure,
always has his
sure.
knees
Yeah.
bent.
True, too.
So he's
100%.
gonna be more or less like the size, like especially like in poses like this. This is gonna be more or less like the size of like
But then wingspan too, when you look at it, he's gonna
the
be
lights out,
pretty
yeah.
much like almost
Probably
like
a figure
Carnage in a
length
way with the tendrils
Or
too.
width?
So this
figure
is
like
where
width, you know?
I think people should get most excited, right? If you haven't done a CCFL lightsaber yet, this is your chance, dude, because you could hide the wires in the
That's-
joints and shit
yeah.
dude, to make it look part of the body, dude.
I see
Whoa.
Graham. I see Graham saying that anyone getting
That's
this,
a good call.
and you know how much
a good
that is
call.
to get that look
Yo,
down, though.
that's a
It's
lot.
Bro, that's
Dude, that'd be like
like
$400,
$500.
$500.
Plus,
Yeah.
Yeah,
yeah.
about 500
But the-
bucks.
But it would look fire.
It would be so worth it, though.
But like the
It would
Hot
be
Toys
so
are-
worth it.
To be honest, if you
Yeah.
already have 4 CCFLs that are blue and green, you could just use those.
Graham,
I love
Graham
this.
said it'll be the same price as buying 2 figures of Grievous.
I love this picture though too because it just really shows how strong the joints are, like how
Dude,
far
yeah.
down you can get this guy,
And what you
and
can
he's
do
just he's holding the pose too. So I mean, I'm sure it's not super easy to do that, but you know, once you balance him out, it looks like he's
Oh man.
not gonna be a floppy mess.
Look how articulated the toes
This
are.
figure made
Yeah,
me
the
get
toes
excited
are.
to collect Star Wars again. I'll say that, man.
Ooh, nice.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Spotchka's
Wow.
back, motherfuckers.
Wait, Spot, were you getting down on Star Wars? Not enough releases from Star Wars for you?
Dude, I just broadened my collection a little bit more, and it's just I got more picky, right? But
I'm
like, when
envious of that.
but that's the thing though, is like when it I'm very picky, and it comes down to characters like this, right? Where it's like top tier characters now. Like I got Kenobi, Vader, Mandalorian, some Stormtroopers, got Boba Fett. Now I need Grievous, bro. This is.
I like this pose right here.
Yeah, that's the
where he's
one right
up
there.
straight just a little bit,
Yeah.
and he's like walking forward. Oh, that's
Dude,
sweet.
this
It'd be
is
cool to
like
get a CCFL, but like in the swinging motion. That way you could have the two arms like look like they're like twirling.
this
I'm
is
very curious about that new Neo Saber thing we're seeing from like Art 15 and a couple other guys. Have you seen those?
oh the ones that are like really flexible.
They're flexible, no
They
heat.
look cool.
They're the same price or a little cheaper than CCFL, but about the same price. Really want to see those because the no heat,
That's
that is very
selling
important to
point right
me.
there.
Yeah.
man.
How does that work, though? I wonder.
Technology.
Yeah. Technology.
Science.
I mean, dude, if we could have Cybertrucks, dude, we could have a fucking mini light.
Oh my God, the Cybertruck. So true.
Dude, look at this pose, though, man.
What do you guys think of that cape?
I'm not
Oh,
gonna
the
use
cape.
it.
The
you
cape
use it?
looks
No.
sick, I think. I mean, I love
Capes
the
are always
detailing on the inside, and it's
Yes.
wired. You got the little like pockets too for the lightsabers, so you can like kind of like have him like how he was, where he had like 3 hands out, and then have the other ones like holding the cape and then grabbing the other ones. I think it's real cool.
Yeah, that's a cool.
That is
pose,
cool.
dude. I've always preferred Grievous without the cape. just because I
Yeah.
like the
Like
look
this.
like,
Like
that right
that.
there,
Like
that
that?
design.
Damn,
I
that's
like
cool.
the skeleton look.
Dude,
I
those,
like-
those eyes are gonna be nice to be able to rotate.
Dude, they're like cat eyes too. I love it.
Yeah,
Like,
and I love
Mhm.
that there's flesh, like that's still part of his
Mhm.
bionic, biomass.
Yeah.
dude, I like when I heard this announcement, like you could just hear it, like General Kenobi.
Yeah, yeah. And they nailed the green kind of interior underneath the armor.
Yes.
so you
Yeah.
can see it.
The
It
chopped
is
off
sick.
hand. Look, I mean,
Yeah,
God.
look at that.
Yeah.
That is nuts.
Yeah.
You can get 3 CCFLs and then just have the
There you
chopped
go.
off hand.
Yeah, true.
That'll
some
save
money.
you. Yeah, there you go.
Is it only one chopped off hand or is it 2?
There's
No,
2.
I-
There's another one too.
Okay.
Yep. There's more.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, look,
Wasn't
there's
there
sneaker.
something to do with like there's
Yeah.
sneaker right there? I made a finger. They made
Oh, the 1/6 sneaker.
This morning this morning during my video, I noticed that neck right there isn't a
Yeah.
fixed neck. So it's
yeah,
not
I
fixed.
seen you say that.
Yeah, and the Obi-Wan that I have is a fixed neck, the same Obi-Wan. So
Wow.
We're gonna
Either-
get look.
yeah,
The Revenge of the Sith anniversary is literally in a few months, y'all. It's in May. It's the 20th anniversary.
it's
They're
almost a
gonna
year.
do another Kenobi. Because think about it. What are they gonna do for Revenge of the Sith?
Release.
They've already made Grievous, bro. Like they're gonna have to remake a Kenobi. They're probably gonna give us an Artisan, Dark Side Anakin.
Dude, we're
And
gonna
do you
get
think
an
we'll
Artisan
get-
Kenobi at some point too.
Do you
Silver
think we'll
Chrome
get this
3PO.
one? Ooh. Do you think we'll get this version of Kenobi though before we get the long-haired Padawan one?
Yeah.
Probably. It's
100%.
looking like it, but
Because,
let me
look,
ask
dude,
you
it gets
guys.
in-
Go ahead.
I mean, dude, like I said, dude, the anniversary is coming up in May, and I feel like every year there's a new. It seems like the last few years there's been a new Star Wars anniversary for whatever movie or / show, right? But this year in particular, coming up, bro, Revenge of the Sith. It's a lot of people's favorite, bro. Like they're gonna have to pop off, and they're gonna be.
Dude, can
Gonna
we
be
just
trying
get
to-
that Padawan
Right.
Kenobi first though? Like,
I mean,
I'm ready for it.
9
on.
figures from Attack of the Clones. Don't get me wrong. I like them all, but we need more from Episode 1 and 3.
well,
I mean,
that's the thing is Attack of
Yeah.
the Clones. I'm sorry, is the weakest of the prequels
Yeah.
in my,
Oh,
in my
yeah.
opinion.
Like I like it,
And
but
I agree.
Yeah, it's
but
fine.
I feel like once we see the 2.0 Revenge of the Sith Obi-Wan, where they actually nailed the Ewan McGregor likeness, and I don't know, maybe they give him like an extra head sculpt where he's like, "You are the chosen one." I feel like everybody. I don't know.
That
Everybody's
was
gonna fall in love with it.
Just like that.
You are the chosen. Would you guys? Okay, so if they did an Artisan, real quick, if they did an Artisan Kenobi, would you guys rather want something from like, let's say, Revenge of the Sith, or Old Man
Kenobi.
Old Man, like from Old Man Kenobi from oh my gosh, New
The
Hope.
show, yeah.
Yeah.
Just because he's got the longer
Nah.
hair there.
Attack of the Clones, bro. Give him that perm.
Yeah, I'd rather have Attack of the Clones
Okay.
Do it.
Yeah.
because I'm gonna have that Anakin
For Obi-Wan
too.
Kenobi, man.
Yeah.
So who was all getting Grievous? Let me see a show of hands. Everybody. Okay. So
X-Men.
So I'm with X-Men.
No
I'm-
X-Men.
Nah.
Wow.
I'm 50-50.
Nah, I'm not doing a whole lot of Star Wars. I'm not doing a whole lot
What
of
if
Star
he?
Wars.
What if he had 3 claws?
Dude,
Well,
this,
now that would be a different discussion.
this figure has been speculated and talked about for years. Like,
Yeah.
this is now
yeah.
or never. Like, you might as well pick this up because I feel like it's gonna be, you're gonna be able to get it later, but I feel like it's just gonna be a
definitely.
markup. And then people are just gonna have that problem of like just being like, oh well, I'll just get the sideshow one because he's not my favorite character anyways. And it's just kind of gonna like it's gonna burn later. Like you might as well just grab it. That's all I got.
Nah. I'm happy for everyone that's getting it that wants it because this is fantastic.
But there is gonna be another version though. They're gonna redo this again. They're gonna
think so?
they're gonna do the Clone Wars version.
Well, I mean, they made him, so yeah.
They're gonna make him in Clone
Yeah,
Wars
they-
because
they
it's the
have
first
to
time
at
they
least
made
have a
the
second.
mold, so they have to recoup that money. So they're gonna do it in Clone
That's true.
Wars.
That's
It's
true.
just not gonna come with like
Man, those
all of the
eyes are
movie
sick.
accurate accessories and stuff. Like he might come looking a little different.
Be like a whiter paint,
Yeah.
whiter wash. But would they just say like, "Hey, this is the live action interpretation of that animation
There's-
style"? Because the style, he's boxier and like it's a little bit different. But
Yeah.
Dang, that red though is doing something for me.
yeah, you ain't gonna see
That's
it.
the
exactly.
diecast
That's
one.
just
That's the
showing.
middle.
That's
Yeah.
just showing.
You know what? I'll
diecast.
just buy them. I'll just buy them and I'll paint paint all that like that. There we go.
There you go.
That's
Done.
actually
There you
making
go.
me super confident though in the joints though, especially in the elbows
for
and
sure.
the
Yeah.
knees, dude, and
Yeah.
the neck.
Well, look
Too
at that,
pleasing.
even in the middle,
All
in the chest.
where it needs to be too.
In the
Right in
chest,
the-
too.
He's got it in the toes too. He's got toe metal toe.
Oh, I didn't even see
metal.
that. I didn't even see that.
Oh,
man.
Metal toes.
I don't even know if Wolverine's got metal.
X-23.
I was about to say thank you, Howie Chan, for giving me them diecast dogs, bro.
Dude, but look at how tall he is, just straight up. Like
thing's
I'm
that
surprised
is-
they didn't measure him.
I wish
We,
they showed the
yeah, we
measurement.
can't tell. We can't tell in pictures, but I'm telling you, he's gonna be like in between Venom and Carnage. Like he's gonna be.
I have a
somewhere.
feeling normal size figure is going to be close to his shoulder.
Yeah, I agree.
A normal size figure.
Remember what Anakin said?
Yeah.
You're shorter than I expected.
Yeah.
Yeah, I could see he's like a head taller. But real quick, 1 out of 12 saying, do you think this Hot Toys Grievous will move the sideshow version to be clearance price? I mean, they're already
Bro.
giving them away, so
Before,
Yes.
Clearance. What?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I was telling Movie Canon earlier because he said he was trying to get rid of his. I think it's going to be almost next to impossible to get rid of your sideshow version. Like,
I'm
I
not
mean,
going to get people to pay the damn shipping fees.
Maybe just
you're going to take a loss at it, and people just
You're gonna take a
right
big
now
loss.
they're just not going to want it. Like, you
may
might
just
as
have to
well-
do a giveaway.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
There you
see
go.
what-
Giveaway.
They're going to give it away.
I'm
and
gonna enter
people
that
will be
one,
like,
Joey.
Bro, I don't want this shit. Give it to somebody else.
he will
So
be mine.
sad. Yeah.
And then I'll throw him up against the wall for you after I win.
Wow. It doesn't
throw
take
him.
much.
I can throw
It's
him.
not gonna take much for that to break.
Bro, some firefighters tomorrow is going to look outside of his station.
He's gonna see that.
Not so Grievous.
Yeah.
Wrapped up
That's
in a
awesome.
blanket.
Wow.
Tighter FL saying, seems like they're announcing earlier so they can release during the actual anniversary year. Yeah, that's big. I like that. I like that a lot. But
That's how it
we'll
should
see if we
be.
do that more often.
That's how
Yep.
it should be. Yeah.
I'm just looking at the base. They really cheaped out on the base on this thing. Who cares, right? You're not going to use it probably for this, but
Yeah.
it's a very different Star Wars base than I've ever seen.
Yeah. Jedi saying this reminds me of when Cyborg was finally announced.
Yeah.
100%. 100%. Yeah, this was kind of teased too, right? From that quote unquote list.
Yeah.
So
Well, it was also teased too in the one slip
Clone
cover
Wars.
box. Everybody kept saying that it was a statue, but I think
Yes.
this is what we've seen.
Yep.
That's for the
Yeah.
Clone
It
Wars.
was in
Obi-Wan,
like the
right?
same pose as
Yeah.
the statue, and it really did look.
Yeah, it was the
It
General
did look like
Kenobi
it.
from
Yeah.
Clone Wars.
Yeah.
Well, I'm going to take a quick break from talking figures. And I do want to bring up for the first time, well, not the first time, but the first time tonight, kind of go in depth with what next week's episode is going to be about. I just want to throw this out there, guys. We have a huge show. I have a video made up, and then I'll talk a little bit about it. This video was made on Instagram. It's on my Instagram page. So it's not the best video, but because it says like Instagram in the corner and whatnot. So it's not like professionally made or anything, but instead of making it hard for myself, crunch time, I was like, you know what, I'm just going to save it over to my phone, blah, blah, blah. But I want to play this video and then talk about it for like 2 minutes, and we'll move on to another figure. So here we go. So I am really, really excited for this show. Yes, there's a big giveaway, but mostly just really happy. Like we have 7 people on the panel here. And I just want to say that, yes, I will use the word community. This community is by far one of the coolest things I've ever been a part of. I've played football in high school. I've played basketball. I played all types of sports in school. I've been in clubs, whatever. This right here is like the best community I have ever been a part of. And we have 7 amazing people on the panel today. Some were last minute. I talk to a lot of these people daily, and to have another big panel next week for the big show, the Deadpool and Wolverine, we get to talk nerdy shit and we get to give away nerdy shit. And I'm really excited about that because, you know, the community, Collector Zone, Marcos himself, is literally giving this figure, this statue, these gift cards to the channel, to one of you guys for free. No strings attached, nothing. I mean, sure, I promote them every, here and there, but just amazing how this all works, and how we can all come together, have a great time tonight, have a great time next week, and hopefully you guys can join us next week, the 10 of us next week, and have a good time watching. And if you join the Brickyard by next week, so you guys have about a week left to do it. As long as you do it before the actual giveaway goes live, you will have a chance to win a collector's edition Wolverine Hot Toys figure. Okay, which is amazing. And yes, it will be a pre-order, so it'll take a little while to get it, but hey, it's yours. You will also have a chance to win a 1/10 scale statue Deadpool and Wolverine from Iron Studios, which is a really cool statue, which you guys just saw. And also one of 3 $50 gift cards or in-store credit to Collector Zone. The only thing you really have to do is become a member and follow the Collector Zone Cantina on Facebook. If you guys do not have a Facebook, just follow him over on Instagram. And that's pretty much it. If you guys do all that, if you guys don't want to do that, sure, why not? It's fine. You don't have to. Just come have a good time. All that. But yeah, it's going to be a fun show, guys.
Hell of a giveaway, dude. Holy fuck,
dude! It's a hell of a giveaway. It's the biggest panel that I've been on. I mean, we have some bangers on there. We have some banger giveaways. So basically, that episode is going to be spoiler free for about the first hour. We're just going to talk Deadpool. We're going to talk figures that could possibly happen. without giving up spoilers, right? It's gonna be hard, but we're gonna talk. We're gonna talk probably Deadpool, Wolverine figure, whatever. Then we're gonna do the giveaway, and then we're gonna do all spoilers. So that way, anybody who is in the giveaway can still, be part of the show and whatnot. So yeah, it'd be a lot of fun. So more about that later. But let's get on to the next figure. Let's talk. I'm gonna choose this time because I want to choose. I am going to go ahead.
Mom said it was my turn on the Xbox.
Oh man, I'm gonna go straight into Vader, and I'm gonna stick with Star Wars.
Yeah.
Darth Vader, bro.
Yeah, dude, this Vader was a shock. I don't think anybody saw this one coming. And the one thing that I will say that gets me to really love this is that it somewhat has that Hayden Christensen likeness. So I like that a lot.
It's like Hayden Christensen if he was Deadpool.
Dude, right?
lot of Deadpool. Yeah, a lot of Deadpool comparisons.
Yeah, literally.
So that's how you know. That's how you know they're gonna do it. We ain't
That's
talking
how
about
you know
that
he's
right
going to be a Deadpool variant and Deadpool Wolverine.
Yeah.
They're gonna
Vader Pool.
Vader.
Let's fucking go.
They're both owned by Disney. It's going to happen.
Howie Chan's gonna be listening and be like, "Yo, run that shit. We had the supplies."
Imagine this in red. Come on.
Oh man,
That'd be sick, actually.
Venomized Vader pool.
Venomized
Whoa,
Vader.
whoa.
Too far now.
Venomized Iron Vader Pool.
That transforms into a panther.
Oh my god.
Oh man.
In all seriousness, though, this is cool, but like,
This is sick, man.
I'm good with my Kenobi Vader, man. This
Yeah.
is this like
Yeah.
pretty much just the Hot Toys version of the Mythos statue.
Yes, it is.
Okay.
Yeah.
Exactly
So
what
for
I
your
thought.
diehard Darth Vader fans, this is probably your ultimate Darth Vader, right? This is the one. But I said to the Copper Drop crew, I said it on streams when I bought my Kenobi Vader. That's it. I'm not buying another Darth Vader, bro. I'm done. This would be number
Now
4
let me
for
ask
me.
you, Danny.
I'm good,
You
bro.
bring up a great point. And did you buy the deluxe?
I did.
All right. So did I, right? But I also, and I have that in hand now, but I also had the 40th anniversary on pre-order, which I canceled today.
No.
I think a lot of people are going to cancel on that one, dude. Because why would you want that one now, right?
I can make my Kenobi clean, and I can have several variations now of a Hayden Christensen sculpt that I can interchange. So it's like I'm really getting the Mythos one that I wanted. I really wanted. I wasn't a huge fan of the Kenobi show, but I love having that cracked helmet, and you know what I mean? And I was getting the 40th anniversary because I wasn't going to keep the cracked helmet in the box and use the clean helmet on that. So the 40th anniversary gives me the clean look. But now I'll use the clean look on the Kenobi one and get this one. So I'm going full battle damage. You know what I mean? So that's why I did it.
Here's an idea for everybody, right? Because let's be real. Vader with this helmet off just makes no fucking sense. That doesn't make sense. How is he breathing? Okay.
Right.
So take this head sculpt, right? Put the regular
Force.
helmet on. Take this head sculpt.
Don't ruin this for me.
And hear me out, bro. Stick with me, because this is a cool idea in my head. Put it in a back to tank. Give him the body and put the tubing on him, and there you go. You have a perfect Darth Vader head sculpt for when he's in the back to tank.
Absolutely.
Well, it's funny
Yes,
it's funny that you say that because first time that I seen this, I said we're probably gonna get the back to tank version eventually now because they're already working on, the body and all of that and all of the scarring and damaging. All they have to really do is kind of make it like a diorama style, like
what they've done for Iron Man, where they just have
but like
force
him
with the
sitting
wires.
down now, and now they have this head sculpt. They can kind of maybe change it up a little bit, and then just add all the tubes to it.
Yeah.
And no joints.
Yeah. There you go.
Joints.
It's just a static, like a
Some
power
people
post
want to have.
figure.
Another reason why I canceled the 40th is because of the nylon suit for this one.
Yeah.
So I don't need a degrading Vader, and I'm happy to see them move on from that.
See,
And the cape too, man.
The only reason that I can't, because I need that Sebastian Shaw head sculpt.
I get
Like
that too, yeah.
that's what definitely makes that figure for me. And you know, I have the deluxe Obi-Wan version too. And then when I seen this, I was like, oh damn, like it didn't really ruin it for me. It didn't ruin the cracked, you know, head sculpt thing for me. At first I was like, dang, that's kind of like a, you know, weird take that they went on, you know, took that route. And I seen the memes today where people were like, oh, like, you know, Kenobi Vader owners are like, you know, and it has Pablo sitting on the bench and stuff. But this didn't even really bother me. Like this actually almost intensified it. Like I kind of was just like, hell yeah. Like, I mean, you have to be, you know, a Vader fan too, I guess. But, you know, I have ESB Vader, so that's already a clean version for me. Okay. The Obi-Wan version, I'm kind of bouncing back and forth and trying to figure out what I want to do. But I think I'm going to leave the battle damage head sculpt on it just because I have the ESB, so I'll leave that clean. I'll leave the Obi-Wan Vader battle damaged, and I'll kind of like have it like a transition, but I'll have this one like this. But I'm going to try to go for the exclusive version that has the like face piece that's kind of on the one side of his eye, and then have the sculpted cape with him, and then have my Sebastian Shaw, you know, on the side there too. So
you know something I love about these eyes, that tinted red, that red tint where the white is, you know?
Those are going to be the same eyes for Dark Side.
Yeah, probably, actually.
Yo, when you say you're going to try to go for that one, are you saying that they didn't say that that's limited, right?
I don't know. I don't think it is, but I think it's a... Is it a timed exclusive or anything like that?
I think it's just a deluxe versus standard.
Oh, okay. So then, if it's not like anything like that, because there was just so much, like you guys said today, that I kind of really, I got to see the pictures and stuff, but I couldn't really get the info down. So I definitely want to. I definitely do want to get the exclusive for this, though. I want to go all the way for this. I love the like different pieces there, like that, like the leg and the arm, but you see it running into like his, you know, human skin that once was, and I think it's sick. I do like the aspect that they're like, I guess from this point on, they are gonna do nylon stuff. So it's almost inevitable too. Now that I say that, like all their past Vaders, like Rogue One and all of that, I could see them redoing them and just giving you the nylon suit and updating the proportions and stuff just to update that.
Yeah.
But also think about it too. Like if you had the Dark Side Luke that came out, the Artisan Luke, and then kind of have that with this kind of like, you know, both sides, that would be kind of cool.
That would be cool. Yeah. Dude, this is like the best detail I've seen for like battle damage. This is
that looks like
ridiculous.
The exact same chest battle damage respirator as the Kenobi version.
Yeah. Oh,
yeah,
for sure. Yeah.
It looks just
but
like
like this skin here though. Is
dude, now they need to make Freddy Krueger. Come on.
Oh, yeah. You're already halfway there.
We need to make it Deadpool.
Yeah.
Just want a butt ass naked Deadpool.
Yes.
Yeah, we
yes, I do.
Dude, that
baby legs.
There's a big old sausage boy. Let's do it.
They used the Kenobi cod piece here too, which was kind of controversial.
They probably used the Kenobi body, bro.
Yeah, there's a lot of Kenobi aspects to this.
Yeah.
The cape, how about that cape, dude?
Dude, that cape is sick.
The mask silhouette version one.
I didn't even notice that until
that's
X-Men
super
was
cool.
saying that.
That is super cool. Yeah.
Man.
Like you really have to stare at it, but like you could see kind of like where the triangle piece to the mask would be, the eye, and I love that. Like,
yeah, I should have said.
I feel like if you go for this, I feel like you have to go for that version. Like get that piece because that kind of almost resembles the Mythos statue. So you would almost feel like cheated if you didn't get that. You know what I mean?
Deluxe or bust on this one.
Yeah, you got to go all the way for this.
That's great.
Look at that. That's crazy.
I didn't even notice that at first, though.
Yeah, that's crazy.
And I wonder, I don't know if the statue is like that too. Like, is the statue like? Is it?
I don't think it is. I don't think it is.
The statue has
does
a
not have
cape.
that.
It has a. Doesn't it have a cape like that? The
It
statue.
does.
It does,
doesn't
but I
make
don't
the
know if it
face.
looks like the face.
Yeah,
Oh,
I'm pretty sure
okay.
it does.
Yeah.
No.
You know what would
Well-
be really cool is like because Luke has like a black cape. I gotta go back and look at it. But if you could swap this out, because it would make more sense for Luke to kind of have this, or
Oh,
and Anakin to have this blowing behind. You know what I mean?
that would be
Like,
crazy.
foreshadowing him. Yeah, I think. It's
Oh yeah.
That's what I was saying. I want to get this and put my Artisan light side in front of it.
Yeah, there's a
okay.
lot you can do with this, man.
I
I'm
have
really
something to say
excited.
about this one. This exact image right here. Somebody please hook me up and let's tattoo this exact image.
That'd be
Oh,
crazy,
Dude,
dude.
that would be
Please.
sick, man.
Oh,
Dude, with
That
a
would be
cape
sick.
like this. Oh,
Where would it look best? Like on the,
That would
the
look
ribs,
best.
the side of the the.
that would
It'd
look
have to be a
best
back
the
piece.
arm.
I was about to say that'd be a
Back
great
piece?
back piece, dude.
Yeah.
Because you can do Vader's castle in the background.
Or like upper shoulder, like
Dude,
there,
yeah.
back
with some TIE fighters. Oh,
Mm-hmm.
there. He's like, whoa! Yo, he's got the sound effects down, bro. I swear.
But wait, when you say hook me up, are you asking for a canvas?
Yes.
To tattoo this
Yes.
on? Yeah, that's badass.
That would be sick, dude.
yes.
I'd fly.
But
out for
here's
that
my
shit.
question: how far do we think they're gonna take this stand? Because we saw it just now already on Iron Man.
Yeah.
Dude, this is
Oh, they're
the new
gonna keep using
this
this.
is the new square base, bro.
Yeah, they're gonna keep
Right,
using
right.
this for the
I'm
next
down
couple
for it.
ones.
Dude, this is
Which
this
is-
is nothing new. The last year,
Not
they've been
mad
doing
at
this.
it.
Han
Not mad at it.
Solo,
But-
Indiana Jones.
I thought that we had our like next version of the Star Wars bases with prior releases.
Nope, they're just.
because now we're getting a nut. Like this is another iteration.
Yep. And
Yeah.
this could honestly be for those ones that you guys are talking about, like those ones that people are speculating, all those figures that we've been waiting for from Star Wars. They might take this right route, or what was it, the Dark Side event?
Yeah.
What was the figures that had those bases before the Dark Side event started?
That's what I'm C-3PO, right? Didn't we have?
So they probably what they
base?
wanted to do was actually use this, but it was already they had to use those bases, and this is what actually would have went for the Dark Side because it looks like it would make more sense. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So now we're gonna start seeing these bases with Star Wars releases coming up if it makes sense. But
Yeah.
I really like the fact that it tilts. I didn't notice that
Yeah.
until
Oh, nice. Yeah.
They
Wait,
kinda show
what?
that in the graphic.
yeah they
but-
shift, they
Yeah.
tilt and everything.
No kidding.
Yeah.
Holy, that's cool.
There's a picture. There should be a picture where it shows you that it swivels.
So
Oh,
I
that's
think
a
what was
sick picture right there.
equally exciting today, besides just the figures, is Hot Toys showing that they're like, we are the king. We are not only going to rip some stuff off, which they did. We'll get into that later. But we're also going to innovate at the same time that we rip you off. Because tilting bases, that's a new thing in 1/6, at least as far as I know.
Yeah.
Let's just hope that tilting base isn't magnetic.
Yeah.
Kidding.
Or some strong ass magnets, please.
Dude, I wanna pose
and even
this
stronger
just-
glue.
I want to pose this just
Yeah.
like the statue, though, like how he's like that. Like,
Yeah.
Have you
Dude, that's
seen that
details.
statue in person
Jeez.
though? I was
never.
disappointed in person. The paint apps are
That's a
not
cool
as-
picture right
as
there.
sharp. So that's why I'm even more excited for this because
Yeah.
They're
you
not
know
as
it's
sharp.
going to be detailed. Like, it's really sharp on this.
I'm about to copy some of these poses with my Kenobi Vader. bro.
Dude, man. Right.
Hell yeah!
Yes.
Oh,
Cool.
so good.
This is cool.
And it's a DX, so the box is gonna be the bee's knees.
But a lot of people are going to skip on this, and I respect it because they want screen accuracy. I love mythos stuff. Not everybody does.
Dude, but people were fucking going crazy for that imposter Joker after like 24 hours. They thought
Yeah.
about it and they were like, "Oh yeah, I'm
There you
definitely gonna get it now." So
I know.
look, you see how it bends? Like it kind of like,
Mhm.
Oh yeah.
yo, and look at the tubes from the
Wait.
back to tank under. They could do it.
Oh, up there. Okay.
There's like foreshadowing, yo. They should do
Oh
it.
yeah, I didn't know.
They should literally just, you know what they should do? They should drop that all the way down, copy that and put it on top and make it somehow scaled properly and have it like
Sure.
him sitting down.
That'd be sick. I love
And
how
there
these
you-
things emulate his throne, like the pieces all around it, like
Yeah.
fucking those details.
Mm.
Yeah.
That's cool.
So good.
That's really cool.
But can it just move one way? It looks like, or
No, it goes like
because
both
look,
sides.
It's a
see
ball
how
joint, I think.
see how everything's like. It looks like it's just shifted Okay, yeah, maybe okay. It just looks like it shifted this way.
See, what it really is just like a little fidget device. It's just like a door stopper. You just fling it and just.
yeah.
That's all it is. That's all it is.
Oh, okay.
Sabers look really cool. When you do
I
that.
wonder how tall though in the display is gonna be. Like, is it really gonna be a pain in the ass in
For
like a
DTOF,
DF1?
Right.
Well,
Probably
Yeah, you're not going to be able to put it
in a
DF.
DF120, like if you have risers in the back, like can you put him really back there because it's gonna really be touching the top? If you put him in the front, is he gonna be covering the figures behind it? Like,
Look how high the
Right.
cape goes behind him too, right there.
Yeah, that cape goes.
yeah, that cape
Yeah.
is huge.
R.I.P. DTOFs.
Yeah.
Hey, get a mono.
There you go.
Oh, yeah.
Hot Toys is saying, get with the times, y'all.
Shout out Brian
with
Wong.
So who is all with a show of hands getting Darth Vader?
Bro, I can't even show
I'm gonna
you,
try.
but
I'm going to get
both feet and hands. I'm getting it.
it. Oh yeah, this is pretty cool.
I don't even have a
everyone in
Vader
the
yet.
chat, let us know if you're getting this too.
So wait,
this
so
is-
who's not
this is
getting
pretty
it?
sweet.
I'm not getting. I can't get it.
Okay.
I don't have a Vader yet.
I
Just can't
don't
do my
want
first one.
Gio, we
probably
need to
not.
find you a figure that you're going to get tonight. We'll get.
See,
to it.
here's the thing. Here's the thing. We're gonna talk about that. We're gonna talk about that. But no, like I said, like Star Wars is not a focus for me.
Sure.
Like Marvel, but now like really X-Men is kicking up.
Yeah, man.
And
We're
bruh.
gonna-
You're in
Bruh.
for it soon.
Bruh.
You're safe from a lot though too, because Star Wars is a slippery slope,
Bruh.
man. And once you start, it's hard to get away from.
That's what I'm saying. Like I have 3 Star Wars figures right now: 2 Ahsokas and Black Boba, because he's cool. as shit.
Boba.
Black Boba.
Yeah.
I got
Lamb
That
of
is a
Lamb.
cool ass
I
figure.
love him. He's one.
He
of the
is a
five.
cool ass figure. I love that
Yeah.
dude.
He's one of my special pieces for sure.
Like that comic. How badass was that?
I love it, bro.
Mm.
I loved it. I wasn't even collecting Hot Toys at the time. It wasn't even like a thought in my head that one day I'll have this as a figure.
The
Yeah.
concept of the story is really cool.
It really
Mhm.
is. dude.
Oh,
It
yeah.
gets it's one of the best like Star Wars comic reads I think in a while.
Yeah, I got to check that out. I'm gonna move on to the next figure. We are halfway there. Anything you guys want to talk about? I want to save the Joker for last. So if we can do that, but there's reason for it. I feel like there's a lot more to talk about with that, so we'll save that for the.
Let's do Widow, bro.
Let's do Widow.
Brick's
Let's
lady.
get into it. Let's get into
My
it.
lady.
Oh, Brick, I got a little story for you.
Oh,
Whenever you're
man.
ready.
Look at that. Look at that.
Hold on,
Look
give
at
me a minute.
That's crazy.
I'm
Prime
ready. Okay.
Scarlett Johansson, bro.
that. Man.
All right, so this is going back. This is going back many years, but I'm in a bar in Williamsburg, Brooklyn, and playing pool. There's another pool table next to us, and I noticed that it's Scarlett Johansson playing at the table next to us.
No.
And she had like a little like septum piercing. She was like,
Oh my God.
all Williamsburgish. Yeah, really cute.
Oh
right?
yeah.
And so obviously like I'm aware she's there, but I'm still doing my thing. And then my buddy's playing.
Dude,
So
you're
I'm
turning
kinda
me on just talking about it.
And
Everybody
I'm
keep
kinda
a strong eye on Brick with this figure, y'all.
hands up, Rick. So,
Gotta get it first.
I was just gonna get to it.
so I'm like sitting on a stool, right? Like half sitting on it. And I see Scarlett is like staring at me, and I'm like, of course, look at this right here.
My man.
My glitters, bro. Like, come on.
Right.
He's got a
I
cigar holding it just
I
like
look
that.
at my
like,
buddy, I'm
My
like,
man.
here we go, man. Here we go.
Brick is punching the
Starts-
air right now.
Yeah. She starts walking over to me. And I'm like, all right, man, this is it. It's your moment.
Oh
And she
no.
comes up to me and she goes, hello. And I go, so, yeah.
Oh shit.
And she goes, can you get off my coat, please? I was sitting on
Is that a true story, dude?
yeah, dude. I was
Oh,
like,
man.
oh, man, that was it, man. That was
Was
my
it
big
this
moment,
coat?
and I blew it.
I thought you were gonna say, and then you woke up.
Oh, man, no.
Oh man.
That's
That
cool
was-
though. That's funny
That
as
is kinda
hell.
cool, though.
My buddy, we were cracking up because he knew that, like, he's watching her walk over, and I look at him, and he's like, "What the fuck?"
No, question, Mike. Was
Yeah.
was Iron Man 2 out at this time, or?
This was like I want to say 2005 or so.
Oh, so
okay.
It was way
Wait,
before.
Legged
2005,
Freaks was her
2008,
debut.
2008 maybe. Yeah, but anyway, it's before Iron Man 2. Yeah.
Okay.
So Eight-Legged Freaks was
what a
her
story.
only credit. I
Dude,
think.
was she in that movie?
Yeah, dude.
Man.
Young Scarlett Johansson was in.
Dang,
I
I,
don't even
remember her in Home Alone
remember.
3. I remember her in Home Alone 3, but I do not remember her in Eight-Legged Freaks. Okay. I gotta see that again.
The
How
Island.
old is
The
she? How
Island
old
came
is
out in
she,
2005.
It
She
might
was
have
in
been-
Island, I
it
remember
had
The
to be
Island.
later than
Damn,
2005.
yeah, I remember
then.
that.
Wow.
The Island
It was
good.
somewhere between 2005 and 2010 or something. Like those 5 years, somewhere there. My life is
But
so
this
weird. I can't remember.
It's a
this
really cool story.
figure that is a really cool story. I'm
That
jealous.
that's
But,
a good one.
but this figure here, ever since the first Artisan figure was announced, the first figure I thought about was Black Widow from Iron Man 2. I literally have a huge poster right here of this exact Widow. And yeah, it's one of my favorite Scarlett Johansson Black Widow scenes is from this movie. And she just looked badass in this movie too. Like, not only good looking, sure, whatever, but she was just kind of like just seemed more badass and mysterious in this movie. And the whole, when she's in the boxing ring, with
Happy.
yeah, that it was just
That was
I
so
love that.
sick.
That was a
Yeah.
How do you spell your
That
name,
was so
Natalie?
sick.
Yep. So
yeah.
so
I love that scene.
getting this with rooted hair, Artisan edition, I'm extremely happy for that. Now I do question what Hot Toys is thinking, and if I'm wrong about this, correct me. But why is it that we have 4,000 limited 4,000 with the gauntlet, but 2,000 without the gauntlet?
Why does she come with the gauntlet?
Good question. That's another good question.
Isn't there a scene?
Like it's cool, but like I'm not gonna pose her with that.
Nah.
Right? Like that's
Right.
that's the strange. I like the base.
They
The base.
really nailed her.
And the base is magnetic.
Yes,
Huh?
that's what I was
Yeah.
alluding to.
Hot
Oh
earlier.
Toys
yeah.
And I
Dude,
wonder
I
if
thought of
the
that
base.
scene from Django Unchained where like they give him the gun. He's like, "Oh, thanks," and he shoots him. Like that's Hot Toys with art, bro. Like, oh, thanks for the advice, man.
Yo.
Hold my beer.
Right.
Like, and I bet you this magnet is going to be. I bet you it's like the full base. And
Yeah.
I mean, look how she's standing.
Dude, they've been
Because
not
they got
written-
the money for it, bro.
they've been at
Right.
they've been at the board, bro, just literally writing down every
They're- exactly.
concern
They're
and everything.
listening listening to what everyone hates on art, and they're like, okay, let's fix it.
Yep, that's all they got to do, and
Long game
they're
they
ahead.
wait. They're like they're a dagger, bro. That's what they are. Hot Toys like
Bro.
to take their time and slowly stab the competition, bro.
I think it's
Hot
funny
Toys
how,
is light skinned,
Just
is what they are. Like they
slowly
literally
listening.
like stay messing around, bro.
it's funny how
They
Inart,
go low.
it's funny how Inart tried to drop Michael Jackson like everybody was gonna look
Yeah.
at
Dude,
Hot
and no
Toys.
one is talking about
No
it.
Bro,
Give a
and
damn.
those and the kids from Hogwarts, they're in their dorm rooms right now. It's quiet. Nobody even cares right now. Literally.
That was
Fixed-
really a
We fixed the knees,
miscalculation.
and we
That
got
was-
Michael Jackson. What?
Yeah.
Flavios song.
At least do it like 2 days later or something.
Yeah,
They're like,
yeah.
Eddie, are you okay?
Oh man. So I'm gonna start with Gio on this one. Gio, what are you thinking of this Black Widow figure here?
I think she looks great. Like, I'm actually very tempted on getting her, but like I mentioned this before on my my own show live stream that I'm not really collecting a lot of Marvel characters, just
Okay.
mainly like Spider-Man. But she looks really good. I know you really wanted her, Brick. So I'm definitely excited for you for that this
Thank you.
is coming
Thank
out.
you.
I think the only thing that would have been more perfect for you would have been an Artisan Harley Quinn.
That's next on my
Dude.
list.
But
And
yeah,
an Artisan
Don't
Thor.
get me
We need an
started, bro.
Artisan
oh,
Thor.
right.
Don't
But
get me started on damn Harley Quinn, bro.
but you know how
Mhm.
Fix them
um,
knees.
you know how Emily Blunt was supposed to play this
Yes.
this character.
Thank
So I can
goodness that
imagine-
didn't work out.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
Like imagine how that would be like this Artisan Emily Blunt, Black Widow. You know, so but
Sure.
this is perfect. Like I said, if I was really collecting Marvel, I would be super stoked for this. But I am gonna pass on it. Into the queue. because I do like to go in there and enter and see, just to see if kind of like practice for one that I would really want. But yeah, I'm excited for all you guys who want this. But yeah, I won't.
Here's what scares me with that dang queue is I get in there almost every time, besides like once or twice, but I get in there almost every time. But then when I get in, I got to keep refreshing. Oh, really? Somebody has it in their cart. Refresh. Yeah. It's like, what the heck, man? I remember X-Man and I were talking about this with the Wolverine brown suit. And I'm like,
dude, for like a half hour refreshing.
Yeah, and then all of a sudden it goes to an error screen. I'm like, come on. And so you miss out that way, and that is such BS.
Every time except once, one of the commander or the who was one of those clone troopers? You know that Commander Scorch? There's another trooper that looks similar to it.
Yep.
That was the only time where I experienced that. Every other time, every other time, like I did the Joker Artisan, I got it. The Anakin Artisan, I got it. I entered the queue for what's her name, Scarlet Witch. I was able to get her, even though I didn't. What I did is I just entered the queue from like early on, and I just stayed there the whole time. I didn't touch anything the whole time, and then it just did its own thing, and I ended up getting in there.
Yeah, refreshing actually makes it worse for you.
It used to be that you could have like multiple windows, but
you still can.
the last time I tried, it took me to the same number for all these different windows.
I just used a different account.
Okay. Well, that's smart. But it happened to me with the whole error thing with Iron Man, the black and gold one. But I was able to get that eventually. But I had to refresh like 20 times. Yeah, and then it happened to me with the Wolverine brown suit. And I'm like, is this going to happen every single time? Because you think you have a chance, and then you don't.
Yeah,
I was able to get Loki and Jack Sparrow as well.
Yeah, Loki.
The same process. Yeah,
Loki was the one that messed up for me. Like I had to keep getting in and out, and then literally like at the last at the last minute, the food grail.
Yeah, dude. But, sorry.
The last minute when I went back in for Loki, like I clicked it and then it took me to the cart, and luckily I was able to cart out with it. But the Wolverine was just absurd. Like I don't know what happened there. I don't know if it
wasn't that like
it was insane,
random.
Yeah,
it could be though. It could be that maybe like I don't know. Maybe Sideshow has different setups for Hono, and they just weren't expecting that, but they had to have. It's probably the same stuff. So.
We always have such different experiences. I think like there are a lot of people, and I've done it myself. Like what you were saying. They only have 1,500 pieces, and you get in there, and you're like 3,000 in the queue, and you're like, I'm never going to get it. And then you just start breezing through, and you get in there. Now, you might have to refresh a million times, but I'm often surprised that I have such a bad number, but I get lucky to get
it. Sure.
I think for this, though,
this is going to be tough.
Just the way that everybody's just, been wanting a Black Widow, just in general, I think it's going to be...
What makes me happy, though, and feel safe, is that there are 6,000 of these.
That there's two options,
with or without the gauntlet.
Yeah.
And so I think everyone's going to have, really, as long as they get in the line, it's going to have a chance. But, no sculpted for this one. So I think this is only the second Artisan figure that doesn't have a sculpted version.
Yeah. I have a problem with that.
They're going to reuse this sculpt, though. They're going to reuse this sculpt.
See, I'm looking at this one right here, and I've been in the market for a Black Widow, and I've been eyeing the one from her movie, in the black suit, because that's a great suit.
Yeah.
And I like the sculpt. But this came out, and I'm like, well, and I'm gonna pull a mic here, because I have this idea for a display.
Oh,
right?
Yep.
Oh yeah.
So the idea,
here,
in-game cap. Right? Deadpool and Wolverine, yellow suit.
Yes.
And some Black Widow. And the thing is, if I'm going to pose her like this is the one with the booty.
I do want to knock on this picture right here real quick. She ain't got no hips.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Now that bothers me a little bit, but that's just, I don't know. Maybe it's just the
Yeah, I
way
feel
she's
like
standing.
the black suit, right, looks a lot better.
It does. It's a really
Like the
nice
body
suit.
looks
They
a lot
should have used
better.
a Catwoman body.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that's
I really
why
want
I
to
say
see. I really want to see when someone displays this figure, this Artisan, and the Scarlet Witch together. The Artisan
Oh,
version.
yeah.
Dude.
I can't wait to see that. Whoever displays that.
I definitely think though that they're like this is like the way to have more of her later. So they have to make that money on the Artisan sculpt.
I like this picture.
But I think
Yeah,
they're
me too.
gonna be able to. They're gonna reuse this like likeness again, and they might update all of the other past ones with that. You know.
Yep.
Well,
Are you guys
could be
worried
there.
about the suit at all?
No.
Not really.
Yeah.
Not really. It seems like
The
it's a
shield
cross
logo, maybe.
between like it's like kind of like a like almost like a sheen type of material, but then it's also like cloth. So
Do you think it's a nylon material?
somewhat?
It looks like it might be. But I think she
Yeah,
benefits from having those.
that would be
those
nice.
gauntlets. Yeah.
Because this is one Black Widow. Like I really want to pose. I don't want to worry about pleather and all of that. But
I think
I like
that
these
she'd-
little guns too. I like.
She'd
that.
look
like-
really good next to the Hulk. I think she'd. Really
Oh,
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
gosh.
Mm.
And if we get a new Hulk, which I mean, I don't know if he's even going to be in the movie or not, but if we get let's say Hulk is in Deadpool Wolverine, and we get a figure, and we put that, that it's going to look cool.
That'd be cool. That'd
The
be cool.
only thing that I kind of wasn't too wowed about this announcement, which is like a small gripe, but I wish it was a split cut, boot design. I think they went.
Okay.
I think they're pleather almost. I think they're almost like Star Wars boots, kind of like.
See, I have a thought about that because they've been doing that rubberized stuff with like Daredevil and who was the other figure where they did that. But like, if you look at some of these pictures, you can see where it looks like it is kind of where it's flexing a little bit. It's not just straight. I think there's one where she's standing and her right foot is kind of kicked out a little bit.
It might
And
be
it looks
like
like-
that. It might be like that actually.
I'm imagining that's what it is.
But I think it also plays a part with the magnetic base. So I think there's a reason why they had to do it like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I think that's like if they would have did the normal sculpted whole thing, it would have been way harder to get magnets in the foot. So I think that's why we got it like that. But
That's very good point.
ultimately, as long as she stands and she's not, you wake up at 3 a.m. and she's leaning on her face, like
How
Dude, do you
heartbreaking would that
imagine?
be?
Oh,
How terrible would that
like
be?
A scuff on the nose or something.
well,
Yeah.
I'm just gonna say if it does happen, then it's gonna be a bigger divide in the community. You know what I mean? Because then people are gonna be like,
Oh, yeah.
well,
Flavios
this is actually-
destroying his collection. He's like trashing everything.
dude, I have a feeling I have a feeling
Flipping the
that
desk.
these magnets are going to be like super tight.
nah, they're gonna be they're definitely gonna be stronger. They gotta be.
Yeah, but dude, this head sculpt. Okay, so I feel like every figure I'm either getting in the mail or is being announced, I'm like, this is the best head sculpt I've ever seen. This is the best head sculpt I've ever
It
seen.
tops it every
Dude,
time,
it's,
right?
It's like it's getting crazy, and I now I think they've done pretty good with Black Widow figures in the past, but I feel like this is really hitting the mark. I mean, they did a phenomenal job with
This
this.
is an
You
11
guys
out of
think of the
10.
hair specifically? Like when I first saw this, I was like, I think they went a little overboard on the curl and but they didn't.
No.
Like, I went back and I looked and I was like, they freaking nailed it, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, I thought they didn't do enough, but then I did the same thing. I looked at it, I was like, oh yeah, it was like. Now here's the thing, though. I am going to yuck the yum a little bit. Not a lot of volume, comparatively.
It's a little
I
thin
feel
up
like
top.
it's there's that, and the real big kind of thing for me, at least, is the zipper's all the way up, guys.
He wants it to be down.
It's gotta be a tasteful couple of inches. All right, it's what it is. That's what she did. I'm just saying. Just for me
Wait
and the Dan Obies out there. I'm just saying.
Wait a minute. Hang on. Is it a fully sculpted like? No, or the neck is separate, right?
It looks separate.
It pegs on. Okay, because
I think it pegs on.
So then the eyes are gonna be under. I was gonna say, like, are you gonna have to pop the back of like that?
Somebody was talking about that. Yeah,
that would suck if you had to do that.
It's like the Spider-Man red and blue suit.
Right. Okay.
Dude, that hair in the back looks good.
It does.
I have no rooted figures, and my first rooted is going to be Artisan, and I'm so nervous.
Just don't touch it too much.
I'll learn.
Nah, Brick, look, man, look. Because, and everyone's like, we don't have an Artisan in hand, so we don't know what the hair is like. Motherfuckers, we know what the hair is going to be like because we got the Wonder Woman. All right?
Wonder Woman, yep.
Yeah.
I have that figure, I'm telling you right now, that hair is fucking awesome.
Yeah, it's nice.
That hair is so good.
Yeah, Evo Sneaker has that figure, and every time I go to his place, I look at it.
I want that figure. I missed out on that one big time.
Yeah.
That hair is so good.
That figure is sick.
Same.
So I got no doubt that this is going to be fantastic.
So it says here, refined figure, body, and proportion. It's fine. But
it's definitely fine.
So the magnet, that's all I'm gonna say. I don't want to be too weird. At least not on air.
It's fine.
It's fine. It's fine.
But yeah, this magnetic base. I saw this. I'm like, oh shit. I know we kind of talked about that dagger. You know, we'll talk more about it with another figure. But do you think this is going to be a thing for future figures, or maybe just Artisan figures? I mean, because we saw it with 2 figures today.
Well, I don't want to be I don't want to be a Debbie Downer, but I would hope that it would be for every figure because that is how Hot Toys is going to be in art with just over the top. Yeah. But I feel like they're going to reserve it for only Artisan because it's an exclusive kind of thing. Sure. And that I just think that's the wrong take on it. If you're already giving it to us, give it to us for all releases. You know what I mean? And just eliminate the crotch grabbers unless only add or, you know, give us everything like people have been asking.
Give us that option.
Give us the waist clamp, crotch grabber, and give us, you know, a way that you can kind of take a peg off of, you know, like kind of like the Batmobile, you know, little tool that's a magnet, like it pulls it up for you. Kind of have a little piece there that closes the hole and makes it seamless, but that you could also put in a crotch grabber. But I think they're going to just try to keep it exclusive for Artisan. Me personally, I just think that's the wrong way to go. I think they should just open it up all the way and give it to every release, or even at least with DXs. Come on, you know.
I was gonna say though, I think it might like bleed into regular releases the way DX kind of morphed into regular releases, like with the rolling eyes, and eventually things become standard.
Yeah.
So it might take 5 years to get there, or something like that, but I don't know.
Well, Spotchka, I got a question for you. Do you think that like in art, I don't want to call them fanboys, but just in art fans. I mean, I'm a fan of in art too. I'm not going to
in art chills.
We're all fanboys here. It's okay.
But do you think that they're going to be like, oh, Hot Toys copied in art and got the idea from in art? In art was the first.
I mean,
you know,
but like,
yeah.
I don't know if that's a negative thing though. You know what I mean? I think that everybody's collectively just more happy about that. I, for one, don't give a shit, right? Like, I would rather all figures, just like Flavio was just saying, like, this should be the standard, in all honesty, for an action figure, right? That's what this is at the end of the day. That goes for $300 to $400 a piece. They should all have magnetic bases that look like this, right? Because having a freaking stand that is riding up the crotch, dude, it kind of ruins the illusion of realism, right? So, I don't know, man. I think that.
And hypothetically speaking, Brick, InArt copied Hot Toys because Hot Toys was always doing 1/6. They were doing statues and just created a company.
That is a fair point.
Yeah, but like every industry,
every cat and mouse game with them too, anyway. So
yeah.
What I like about it is.
I was just gonna say, people are always gonna, flock to whatever they like. So you're gonna have people that only like Hot Toys. You're gonna like people that only like InArt. You're gonna have people that love both. It's good for us because we have more competition between the companies, and we get to pick whatever we want. More figures for us.
Yep.
So, and I think for me too, like what this is showing me as a consumer is that I'm really, just because, especially I'm in North America, right? And you talk about distribution and then like ease of exchange and return and swapping out parts or whatever. We really benefit from Sideshow.
100%.
So what I really like that Hot Toys is proving that they are not going to, and it doesn't mean that every one of their figures that is in parity with InArt is going to be better than InArt, but it means that they're not going to play second fiddle to InArt. You know, so for me as a consumer, when InArt releases or shows something that they're coming out with, I can say, well, I know that Hot Toys also has that license. I don't have to worry that Hot Toys isn't going to really go for it and try to one-up them. And we see that with like things we're doing with this, and then the Joker we're going to get into later.
Yeah.
You know, so
Oh, yeah.
in other words, like Harry Potter. Okay, yeah, if you're a Harry Potter fan, go ahead, because I don't think InArt's Hot Toys is going to touch it. But anything, you know, DC, you got a real chance that Hot Toys is going to try to beat it.
Something I wish Hot Toys did was Dune, but
right. See, but like that's my point. Like,
yeah.
So InArt has its place in the licensing that Hot Toys doesn't have. But as far as like anything that Hot Toys might also come out with, I'm gonna wait for Hot Toys.
Yeah.
See, but then in the same breath though, it's like it's kind of weird because the next figure that we're gonna talk about, you know, there was so much, you know, conversation about that, but I think they have the beat to their own drum. Like all those figures that you think that Hot Toys just doesn't care about doing or might not be able to do, I think it's just they don't want to right now. There's just too much other stuff. I don't think there's any cap to, you know, what they're capable of doing. I just think it's a matter of time.
But they've also proven that either they've got the clout or the relationship with Warner Brothers, that they're not capped by some $1,000, you know, release situation like InArt was.
Not at all.
You know? So that's also very encouraging as someone that likes to purchase with the security from Sideshow.
And also, you know, let's not, you know, keep, you know, beating this with a dead horse here, but how many releases do people actually have in hand from InArt compared to Hot Toys? A lot of these figures are going to be in our hands before.
Oh yeah.
All those.
I still don't have my Batman. Like I'm kind of annoyed with it. I'm pretty annoyed with InArt right now.
Yeah.
So if I seem like you know fired up, and I'm not crapping on them as like the product is fantastic. I will never.
Yeah, but you're a paying customer, so you have every right. It doesn't matter.
Bro.
You know what I mean? If it was Hot Toys, it would be the same way. You'd be complaining about, you know, just
exactly. But then also, I think everybody in Asia has their figure. Okay, so it's really not InArt's fault. InArt doesn't owe me jack. They don't have distribution here, and I knew that. You know,
True.
So that's another way to look at it.
Yeah.
They owe
I actually kind of like this.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's pretty cool. It makes no sense, but it's awesome.
It makes no sense, but it's pretty sweet. I'm gonna check in with the chat here real quick. We got collection obsession. My goodness. If Hot Toys wants Artisan line to be the ultimate premium product, then get rid of pleather fabrics.
Say it again for the people in the back.
If Hot Toys wants Artisan line to be the ultimate premium product, then get rid of pleather fabrics. I agree.
I agree there.
Amen.
But I do want to say that they are still ultimate like premium product. I do think that Last Dagger will be you know, getting rid of pleather. And they've started to. They started to with that Luke Skywalker, right? That like nylon or whatever their fabric they're using instead of pleather. I like how Joey's like wiping up his
I was like waving to him because I thought like
for a second I thought he had his camera light on or his phone light. I'm like,
I did.
whoa.
I did.
Okay.
I flicked the cap of the water bottle and it hit the freaking camera, and I got it all wet.
But right now, Brick, Artisan only means fancy hair. And it should mean better materials, but it doesn't mean better materials, and that's annoying.
Yeah,
but
annoying.
and I agree with that too, and it definitely is annoying. But just at the end of the day, too, they're a company. They're not our friend, and they want us to keep coming back. So they want your stuff to like purposely degrade.
Yeah, but that's kind of fucked up.
It is.
Though,
It is messed
how they came out
up.
and they're like, hey, we're gonna bring you this Wolverine that you hadn't even thought about in like 3 years. Guess what? It's got a leather jacket.
But if you
We
had a
can do
definitive,
it. We
if you
can
had
do it.
If you
We're
had
not gonna do it every time, but we can do it.
if you had a definitive release figure that had like everything genuine and nothing is, are you gonna come back the next time around that it gets announced like 5-6 years, maybe 10 years again? They're scared of losing that many customers.
It's kind of like what Apple did. It's kind of like what Apple did, how they made the older iPhones slower. But
they do that every time it releases.
Oh,
they
well,
mess your
yeah.
batteries up.
That's
They
planned
throttle you.
obsolescence. That's planned obsolescence, though. I think that you would because like you assume that the head sculpts are going to get better and other things. You're not going to buy a new figure just because your other one's falling apart. Like that's not a good business strategy from Hot Toys' point of view. In my
Well,
opinion.
by the time they start falling apart, it's like you can't really, unless it's a figure that didn't do very well. You can't really go out and get it. Like it's tough. Or the 2.0 is out by then.
But then they
It's
would
like,
really.
this is like Apple. It was planned.
I feel like they would really have to try a lot harder though, because you got like a lot of people there too that don't want to upgrade for that new Deadpool as long as the head sculpt gets made.
It's coming.
You know what I mean? So it's like you would, and then would they run out of accessories every time around, like 2.0, 3.0, and then it would just like everybody would have their definitive one. They would have to like. They would almost have to like constantly keep opening doors of different IPs and just like only do something one time or 2 times around and then.
Let's look at the BVS Batman though. I don't think that figure's fallen apart for a lot of people. Both of them, the battle, the armored version, right? They're both, I think, holding up. But Hot Toys was able to improve proportions. They were able to add die cast. They were able to fix the suit a little bit. So. I think there are things that they can do that are legitimate rather than just like, we'll make this shit fall apart and then I'll buy the next one. But I do hear what you're saying. There is this cynical side of me that I do think there's probably a percentage of what you're saying is true.
Yeah.
But like as technology progresses, we can do better. Yeah.
Yep.
I mean,
Well,
I guess Iron Man is a
exactly.
terrible excuse for an example because they're just gonna make Iron Man every day, all day. Doesn't matter.
Yep.
But like this Iron Spider that's coming out right now. Like maybe proportions are a little bit better. Those Waldos, are they calling them Waldos? They're calling them pincers, aren't they?
Pincers, yeah.
Are bigger like they should be.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking the fabric. Well, we'll get there, but like
It's a perfect segue.
upgrades and stuff like
But
that.
before we go to that Iron Spider, I do want to see a show of hands. Who's getting Black Widow?
I'm gonna try
for her for sure.
Yeah, we're gonna try.
Joey, no, I thought you were going for her, Joey.
No, Joey.
No.
Okay,
Go with Iron Man.
man. So
I'm
four
brush
of
her
us.
hair every night.
But I will say with a caveat, the only reason I'm going for this one in particular is because of the way I'm posing this character in my display. She's got the eyes.
Mm-hmm.
So if she's looking to the side, it's going to be a lot more convincing, if you can actually see her eyes are looking that way without having to turn her whole damn head like a fucking owl,
Dude.
around her shoulder. That's really the reason I'm into it, and the booty. But still,
What are you gonna do with that?
I definitely, this is the one. Mike, here you go. This is the one.
So Mike,
What's up?
question for you. If you got a Wolverine and let's say you got a bar stool and he sat on a jacket and you had Black Widow walking toward Wolverine, how badass would that be?
No,
That'd be crazy.
I would have her sitting on his leather jacket and I'd flip it on her.
Okay.
And he would be like,
You
"You're
wanna
sitting
get
on
off
my
my
jacket
jacket."
now." Yeah,
Bub.
yeah. That would be pretty cool, man.
Dude,
That is cool.
That'd be cool. I want to see it. I want to see it in your collection. Yeah, one more comment here. Doc Bat saying 92 Catwoman comic, baby. What does AE stand for?
Artisan edition.
Artisan edition. Huh. Artisan. Oh, that would be. Come on. That would be cool. That'd be cool. But I want that Batman Returns Catwoman.
American Eagle.
I honestly that ran through my head, but I knew not to say it. All right. So yeah, Black Widow looks really cool. I was, as I mentioned, I was really excited that we're getting that Artisan. Okay, 2 more figures to go. We have Iron Spider. Hopefully everybody's awake and wired. Yeah, this was a shocker.
Wait. Before you say anything, real quick, just want to know, do you think that we needed this?
50-50. I'm going to say that one more time tonight. Yes. I think that we needed an Artisan because I think it looks pretty good. Artisan edition AE, shall I say, Tom Holland head sculpt. I think it's well deserved. I think we could have used Thor first. I think we could have gotten hard. There's figures that I think we could have gotten first, but I get it. They're trying to. It's a Marvel summer, baby. You know, that kind of thing. Now, I will say, did it have to be this Spider-Man? You know what I mean? Like I am gonna get this. I'm gonna go for this Spider-Man. But did it have to be? Did this Spider-Man have to be the first Artisan Spider-Man that we're getting? And that is why I say 50-50. But looks pretty cool.
Love
it. Looks amazing.
The hair is amazing.
The hair, the slightly battle damage on the cheek.
So I have a question for you, Brick. So then, which Spider-Man would you have liked?
I know
to have been the first Artisan.
Can I answer that one first?
Yeah, Joey.
Let me answer that one for the black suit Spider-Man, the bully.
Dude, I was literally going to say that.
I stole your answer.
I was going to say Tobey Maguire. Oh, okay.
The black suit though, the bully Maguire.
The hair flip.
Yep. That would have been cool.
Sorry, I had to do that. Rick, my bad.
Dude, like, yeah, Toby could have been the first for sure, but I understand.
Tonight will be the night that I'm the Spider-Man.
But yeah, I don't know. He's got like I like integrated better than the Iron Spider-Man. The red and blue suit's really nice. I mean, who knows how long we're gonna get that, but I mean, shoot. Andrew Garfield would have been cool, but that won't happen. Yeah, this is a cool looking figure, and I want to go to let's start with Geo here with this Spider-Man. You say you with Marvel you kind of stay away from, but you kind of go for these Spider-Man figures. Is this one that you're interested in? And
yeah. I'm a little bit interested in it. I don't think I'm gonna get it, but mainly because I do want to still stick with just one iteration when it comes to Spider-Man. At the moment, I mean that could change later. But I do like this. I figured that we would like another. I figured that we would get a Tom Holland Spider-Man Artisan at one point. I didn't think it would be that quick, but yeah. I love the film. I do like Tom Holland as I was about to say Harry Potter as Spider-Man.
Can you imagine?
And yeah, I think it looks great. Like I said, I'm enjoying the Artisan releases. I mean, we don't have one yet in hand, at least not myself. But yeah, I'm excited to see how this is gonna go.
Yeah, for sure. Let's see, Joey. Does even if you're not like the biggest Spider-Man fan, but
I'm getting this.
But does like that limited factor, like, does that pull you to even want it more? Knowing that
not really. If Iron Man doesn't do it for me, then I don't think this will.
Sure.
But the only reason I'm getting this is because it was in No Way Home. So
yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Oh yeah,
that's right. Put him in with the. Do you have the No Way Home figures?
Yeah, I have all of them except for the black and gold suit.
Man, I want the upgraded Goblin.
Yeah, that one's good.
But it's going for like $600 now on eBay.
Is it really?
Whatever.
Oh,
yeah,
wow.
it's ridiculous.
What the hell? There's Also, on this one, I feel like the sculpted hair is better on this one in my
Do you?
opinion.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't really like this. I don't know why. I don't know.
I think
Like
this is
it.
some of
It
the
looks dirty. It looks
best
grimy.
types. Yeah, and they really
I like that.
proved
I
they
like
can
that,
do
actually.
short-
I mean, don't get me wrong. I might try to get the Artisan, but if I just got sculpted, I'm not gonna lose any sleep over it.
Bro, if you add facial hair to this is me.
Yo.
put a you know, some ink on them, you know.
Hey,
and-
give him some 1/6 tattoos, bro.
yeah.
I will say, if they're going to do short hair with Artisan, this probably was one of the best options because it's
Yeah.
supposed to be all jacked up anyway.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, kind of make it messy.
yeah, so they kind of played smart, I think, with this one.
I really like the gauntlet too. I don't know why. I know we've got it before, but the
I like that
gauntlet
too. I like
looks
that.
Yeah.
nice.
Works
It's really great.
works for
Yeah.
this.
It does.
Hey guys,
It
I'm
really
sorry to
does.
interrupt. I have to bounce, unfortunately.
Oh, that's
Uh,
okay,
I'm really
Oh.
sorry, but
dude. No.
And then
no
there was
worries.
one.
yeah, it's been great hanging with you guys, man.
Hell yeah.
Some of you I know, some of you I'm meeting for the first time. But it's an old it's Dr. Evil. But anyway, really
Dude,
great
awesome
chatting
to
with
have
all of
you. Thank you so much for coming on.
Oh yeah, Mike.
Man,
Nice streaming with you.
deuces, baby.
All right,
Have a good
guys.
night.
Have a good
Bye.
night, guys. Thank you.
You too.
Bye.
Bye.
Later, bro.
So yeah, let me just fix this real quick. There he goes. Yeah, the gauntlet's pretty cool. Like I
You kicked him out.
I'm just
no,
looking at,
he left right when I was about to kick him out.
yeah, I'm looking at Connor's comments.
They kick rocks.
Kick rock. Oh man. Yeah. All LED light up points powered by USB. But they couldn't do it for Iron Man. Yeah.
So where do you plug the USB in? Does it show?
Into his butt.
That's probably the only place on the suit.
There it is. But no,
That's kind of what I was thinking.
Dude, what a base! What a base though! Like what? Like that's
That's
Base
a nice
is cool.
base. I like
Base
it.
is cool. I want the base.
yeah, that's crazy. Like, huh? So it says a
Oh, I
vendor.
bet it's a
oh,
zip.
No, it doesn't say.
I'll bet it's a
vendor in the game.
zip.
That's the picture.
You think
Yeah.
it's a zip?
Yeah, like how they did with how Enart did the Superman.
That's what I was
With
thinking too. But you can
yeah.
see it's
Oh.
around the figure though. The crotch grabber or whatever it is.
Yeah,
The waist
yeah.
holder.
Right here.
Oh no, I meant where you plug in the USB. But like,
yeah.
yeah,
I think it's gonna be like the 2099 one.
Do
Like
they
I think
show us?
I think the USB
let's
is gonna
see.
be kind of like in between the pincers.
Like
but we
you would have
can't- we
thought it
can't
would
see
be in that picture where.
oh,
they
that would
say
be
it.
okay. That would make sense too. All right.
Yeah, I guess you're right too.
It's gonna be right under the spider
bet you
symbol
is.
though, so it can't really interfere with the way that it looks on his back. But
This pose is amazing. Oh my god, I didn't know they had the
Oh, that would
freaking
be
hammer.
kinda,
Yeah, it's cool.
actually, I
That's
think
pretty sweet.
well, I don't know because they can't really have an exposed port in the back because then it would look kind of egregious.
But you know how they give you like a little plug-in? They'll probably
Yeah.
you could plug it in.
Yeah, it might look like a kind of like a like the cover for the.
Yeah,
arms.
it's gonna look like a web line, and it's gonna just go right into his hand.
It's kind of. I was thinking about like what Connor's saying. Sorry, my battery died. But the neck seam is pretty bad on this one.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, look at that up there in the
Yeah.
top right.
Yeah.
Jeez.
I'd rather him just not have a head sculpt, honestly, at that point.
Yep. Wow, that's pretty rough. Come on, Artisan.
Yeah.
Oh, but wait, these are magnetic
Yeah.
attached pincers.
Oh,
Yeah.
that makes it
Dude,
easier. I bet they
that's
fall off.
awesome. I bet
Oh, I
you
didn't
they
even
do.
notice that.
But that is cool that they're going a different route there because
Oh man, I wonder how difficult it's gonna be to keep them on
Though.
though.
That's what I was saying. Yeah, I bet they
Because they
fall
stick
off.
out so far.
Yeah.
Oh
Mm.
yeah.
yeah,
Oh,
all
man.
the weight. Yeah, and when you're trying to like pose it and then it like falls
Or-
off and
Or
Get
maybe
knocked
it's kind
around
of,
and all weird.
maybe it's kind
Yeah.
of like in art where it pegs in, but it has a magnet too. Maybe
No,
Like,
I think it's fully magnetic.
that's they got some balls for doing that. That must be some.
I think they got to be strong magnets for sure.
they must have gotten some strong ass magnets to put on that base in this, and they're like, let's do it
God
because
dang.
we're just gonna show.
Well, there aren't
how
any
easy
shots of
it is.
him without them. So
I
Yeah.
wish they really would have shown you how it's going to be plugged in by USB.
Me too.
Yeah, like you would think Here,
But
let
it's
me
a
just-
cap. It's definitely gonna be a cap. It has to be.
So
Hey, I like the red
I
eyes.
passed it,
The
didn't
red
I?
eyes are really nice.
They look sick.
like you would think it would show you here, but it doesn't.
Yeah, let's no. Is it showing the feet? Maybe I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's got to be on the back somewhere.
Yeah, somewhere.
And I think that's part of the reason why the arms are magnetic, because the
can
cable
plug it
somehow is
in.
going to be in the way there. So
Yeah.
But those eyes are gonna look sick. And then
Yeah.
right here too, you have like these little
Mhm.
detail in the suit. It's pretty
Yeah,
sweet.
I like it. It looks more like a regular suit than it does like an actual iron suit, though. You know, it
Yeah.
looks like a
the
regular.
Yeah.
material changed a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, some of these poses, and you know what? I did not know this was Thor's hammer.
Yeah, I did. That's what I was saying.
that's when he
I was
pulled
like,
it back,
what the heck
wasn't it?
is this,
Yeah.
man? Like,
He was grabbing his
okay.
lunchbox.
Which goes to show, put some respect on my boy. He's a teenager, but he could carry that hammer.
Spider-Man, baby.
Does that mean he can carry it?
Technically, I mean, he webbed it, right? And he
Yeah.
could hold the weight of the hammer with
Yeah.
his.
But it was
And
already
he caught-
flying.
and
It
he
was
caught-
no.
And he caught the cap.
No.
And he caught the cap shield. He
I
stopped.
call shenanigans.
He
Shenanigans.
Technically, Flavio, if he was worthy enough to hold it, he would have slowed down the speed of Mjolnir flying.
Ooh! Boom!
Yeah.
Bruh. My boy's strong, yo. That's all I gotta say. He's strong.
You know what, though?
It would have gradually started coming towards him.
And also
I feel
think
like
about
Peter
it, though.
Parker is worthy. I feel
Peter
like he's
Park-
worthy anyway.
Like,
Yeah, he
listen,
probably is.
Peter Parker is a
Yeah.
lot stronger than he seems. What it is, though, is that he's heroic, so he stops himself. If he didn't really care and just went over the edge, he could really like outdo a lot of his opponents.
Oh yeah.
Y'all
Oh,
say
yeah.
he's worthy.
He has
Yeah.
morals. He has morals.
pre
Oh, yeah.
pre No Way Home. I don't think he was worthy.
Ah, damn.
Wow.
It's I think the event. of No Way Home
Dude, I'm
made-
with you.
made
I think
him-
pre
Damn,
No Way,
okay.
pre No Way Home, I was not a Tom
Okay.
Holland fan.
I
But,
think he had to have No Way Home happen to make him Spider-Man.
yeah.
Damn.
Man.
But these
Man.
pincers here, this is so
Existentialism.
on the right.
What is
we have
life?
the old version of the Iron Spidey, and on the left we have the new version.
This is
And
so
what
much
a difference.
better.
I wanted
Dude,
to
it's
fight
so-
Doc Ock.
It's so crazy how like kind of bad the old one was. Like like you got to see it next to each other, but like it
Tiny.
was so like not scaled right. You can tell that the
Colors
waist.
off.
You could tell that the midsection has no curve into it. Like it's just
Mm-hmm.
a square. The legs are a lot thicker. He's more
Yeah.
squat, which kind of like goes with, Parker, right? But I think just altogether, like I seen people were like, why'd they make him taller?
How is that next scene better on the old one though?
I think it's because you can see the neck more. On
Yeah, well, and it's because
Well,
it's
because
seamless.
there's no neck. It's just the
Yeah.
head.
Yeah, it's
I'd
just
rather
the head.
them just switch it out, like just have it the same as that one, as the
Yeah.
older one, and then I don't care if the freaking thing rides up all the way up to his neck.
Yeah.
You know,
They really nailed the color on the head sculpt, though. Like they really
They
got that
really
line
did.
down. With
Yeah, the
got
colors
that
are
down.
actually a lot better too. They're more like deeper. But
There's a reason
This-
they reuse this Iron Spider suit over and over and over again, bro.
dude, I've been wanting this figure for so long. Like I was gonna go backwards so many times, but I just was like, it was so pricey, and I didn't want to.
Yeah,
do
it was
but
up in price for a while.
I'm so happy that I waited because I kept saying like they gotta redo that. They gotta redo that. They gotta make this eventually, and here it is. But I'm kind of with Joey there. This is the most bittersweet announcement for me, just because Brick, Spider-Man is like the top for me. Like that's my dude. But I just don't. I'm still bouncing back and forth. I don't know if I really need the Artisan. I just I don't. I feel like the sculpted looks so much better, and
Let's look at
Two,
the sculpted real quick.
the
The
sculpt
price-
is really good.
the price point, like, do I really want to pay that much? Two, it's Spider-Man, so like I'm gonna want to go back and forth from putting the mask on to having him unmasked. The head sculpt looks great, don't get me wrong. I think like you're gonna want to display that a lot, but you're touching the hair then, You're touching the hair every time. There's no way that you're going to be able to touch that head sculpt without touching the hair. And look at the fringes on the side of his hair there. They look so much more detailed than the Artisan one. The Artisan one looks a lot flatter.
I recommend you guys put this head sculpt on the the integrated suit. That way you could recreate when he gets his ass kicked in No Way Home.
But you can't though, because look at the neck. The neck isn't the same.
There's a way you could do it. I'm sure that piece will come off.
Does it look like the bottom of his cheek, or I guess his cheekbone right here is less damaged than the Artisan version? Or
I think it's just the lighting and stuff.
Yeah. Okay.
But Danny, you are right. You could probably switch out the head.
Yeah, I'm thinking of it just like the Mark III or like any other Iron Man figure. How like if you swap out the Tony Stark head sculpt, it has like the little connector piece, right? That's no different than this. No, I don't know.
But I mean, I don't know. The only reason I keep going back and forth is because, like, if I go for the Artisan, okay, then it's not that much groundwork to go backward in the aftermarket and try to find it parted out and get the sculpted version, right? But then if I go the sculpted route, then it's like I can just almost forget about trying to get the Artisan, version. But I don't know.
What is this pose?
What is this pose? I can stretch his legs out from one end of the base to the other.
I like bases like this, but it's like,
how are you going to use it really?
So it's not too bad there in the creases.
You got them skinny legs.
You got them skinny legs.
But the creases do kind of bother me though, just because the suit is supposed to be made out of metal.
True.
I understand.
Damn.
Dude, 100%.
They should have just made it a die-cast figure, bro. Somehow.
Dude, that would have been cool.
But then you would have run into the problem of looking like an Iron Man figure, and then people would have complained about the lines. And
but it's the Iron Spider.
But they're going to figure it out eventually. They're going to remake this figure again like 20 years from now, and finally it's going to be like
metal.
5. Watch.
I don't know about 20, bro. 20 years from now, we're going to be on like 3 different Spider-Men from then, bro.
Yeah. Who knows? Yeah. I'm just exaggerating. Who knows when it'll be, but I feel like they can do it eventually. But I don't know. I think sculpted looks great. I feel like I'm just happy here that it's not a limited figure, right, Brick? Like besides the Artisan, because like if we
that would have stunk.
Like if they were both limited.
This is one where I'm gonna go for Artisan, but I'm not gonna like beat myself over the fact if I don't get it. Yeah. Nice little Spider-Man there, Joey. But we have Hot Toys Hotline in the house. Well, look at this fine panel.
Mr.
Welcome
Carter.
to the show. Welcome to the show. Good to see you here. He got me into listening to the new Johnny Cash album. So
did you just say a new Johnny Cash album?
Dude, it's actually really good. It was music that was never released, and
they dig up his coffin.
It's fire. They pulled the Mac Miller and
Post Thomas.
All the people that have passed. Michael Jackson, all that stuff. So
that's fire.
Dude, it's really good. We also have the Hot Toys Nightmare. Hello there, sir. Welcome.
My guy.
Let's see. Real quick, Hot Toys Hotline says only thing about the Spidey is the damn neck seam. Yep.
Yeah.
Other than that, this is super dope. I needed a Spidey for my Avengers display. Easy peasy. Yeah, that neck seam. You know what? But what was it? I think it was Andrew Garfield. It didn't bother me too much. But the Toby one's pretty bad, I guess.
I think it's just the material of the suit. Like it just looks like they can't transition so well because the bottom, you got to think about it. That you got the material for the suit for like the collarbone area, but then when you get when you take the neck off, like when you take the head sculpt off, that bottom part of the mask that's sculpted, so it's just it's not flowing right.
Yeah, probably.
And then when you put the masked one on, it's kind of like the same material as the body, but it's different. It looks different. It's more scrunched up, kind of.
Now, see, when they introduced this suit, they never really talked about like how it was, because it's an Iron Spider, but they never talked about how it was made. Like, is it supposed to be like vibranium and like some, Black Panther type? It's not segmented like Iron Man's suit is. There's no, you don't see where it comes together, right?
I think it's like nanotech though.
Is it?
Because wasn't it when he went up into the ship, like it went over him? Like, didn't it go over him?
Oh yeah, that's right. Oh shit, you're right. You're right.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
The one thing that bothered me about Tom Holland for the longest time, but I appreciate it now because of what happened in Endgame and Infinity War, all that. But it took me a while to just accept the fact that he wasn't like a normal Peter Parker, where he, made his own suit and he was smart and he did his own shit.
Yeah.
And he, instead he was like, I'm going to say it. He was the little bitch. I want to join the Avengers, guys. Like it was just, and then Tony Stark like made everything for him, from the glasses to the suits it was like, dude, I want like the Peter Parker. So seeing that No Way Home, I agree. I don't remember who said that. Maybe it was Joey or Danny, but like No Way Home was where it really, really just kicked off for me with Tom Holland. So, and I appreciate the older movies now because of it. Like, okay, I get what they're doing. That was kind of like his Uncle Ben, and it's fine, But yeah, this Spider-Man and Black Widow are sold out at Pop Collectibles. That's crazy.
Oh, snap.
I know all of these are up for RSVP too, guys. So, yeah, make sure to go over to Sideshow and get that RSVP if you want any of these.
Yes, sir.
Good luck to all of us.
Good luck to all of us. Is there any figure, and we got one more figure to talk about, but is there any figure that like is a must? I guess we kind of already asked that, but like if you missed out, you'd be like devastated.
Grievous.
Probably, but that's not limited, is it?
The Unknown Wolverine.
Or just like in general, we're saying
the Unknown Wolverine, probably.
Unknown
Wolverine.
I'm actually okay. So we
Mystery Wolverine.
We're gonna talk about.
I'm okay with it though because the yellow and blue suit is locked in.
No, they're like Pokemon. I gotta get a ball.
He said I gotta get a ball.
You said it was a silhouette. What did it look like?
It looks like
the hair.
It's like his silhouette, but it's like in fire. It's weird.
Yeah, don't look at it yet, Danny. You've come this far. We're gonna pull up. We're gonna pull up the Joker first. Lot to talk about with this figure.
Probably
I know,
the Joker.
I know we're going over 2 hours here. If any of you guys got to go, I totally understand.
Let's go all night, baby. Let's do this.
I'm going to try to hold it to just another 30 minutes. And then, yeah.
Joe's like, fuck this.
No, hell no. I'm ready. Let's go. This is the one I want to talk about.
Dude, the Joker. Artisan Edition. Joaquin Phoenix Joker. Something that we were told, or people try to say, couldn't be done, that it would never be done, that, place to get this was Artisan, Artisan was InArt, and we'll get more into it later, but like we have the figure that we need right here. I'm really excited for this. I don't know if I said this off air or on, but I was gonna hold out on InArt. Those InArt figures, because you had to buy 2 or 4. You either had to get the 2-pack or the 4-pack.
No.
And now I'm able to just get the one that I really want, even though the other ones are cool, but it's a lot of money. And this is the one I want. I'm guessing this will be over $500 because of what it comes with. We'll get into that. But still, like it beats 1,000. And Joey, I'm gonna move this over to you since I know you love this character.
Hell yeah.
You're excited for this figure, man. So I'm going to move it over to you. Take it away.
So yeah, I mean, I am excited for it, but am I going to get it? I don't know. I got on the RSVP, but I do have the 4-pack Joker from InArt pre-ordered. So
jealous.
4-pack, dude. I'm jealous. That's going to be fun.
Yeah, but it's expensive. But with this one, yeah, like you're getting, the better price and things, but honestly, I think InArt is like, it's not just a little bit better. I mean, on my video, I said it was as the day went by, I looked at it a lot more, and I feel like InArt is a lot better than this one. I don't know why, but I just think the tailoring and then the hair looks a million times better to me, and the face sculpt looks a million times better as well. I don't know. I want to have the Hot Toys just because I want every version of the official license of this figure just to have it, but then again, do I want to spend that Artisan money after the in art money as well. So I'm kind of stuck, but there is a reason. There is something I could do, and that would be to get this one just for the Murray Show diorama, because it's different than the in art one. It's the in art one has a window behind him, but it doesn't say the Murray Franklin Show. It just has the window. So this one has the Murray Franklin Show behind him. So you can kind of mess around, take one of the chairs off, put the Murray Franklin Show and the curtains right there as well.
Go off, Queen.
Yeah, I know. So that I mean, look at the hair. Look at the hair behind it. I mean, come on, guys. That's
no,
not.
it looks badass.
I don't know. I don't think so. I don't think it. I mean, compared to if we didn't have in art, yes. If we didn't have in art, I think it would look really nice. But I could see what somebody can do with the rooted hair. But it does
that
look
chair though. I like
good.
that chair.
Yeah, but then again, I looked at the in art chair, and this one and the in art one to me is better still.
Okay,
but I mean, I don't know if you have the comparison photos.
I do. I do have those. I do have those up. I do want to show like this curtain here and everything. Like this is something Hot Toys does not do.
Yeah.
Ever. So for them to do this with a chair, the curtain, like
the seamless arms that they're doing, that's just showing you directly.
No wrist pad, or
they're just inching up. They're inching up.
Yep. So this is I think it looks really good. But we'll look at those. But this right here, like we don't see this from Hot Toys. This is like
this is awesome.
This from other companies, you know.
They're trying, they're really trying to compete with InArt. And the only way I feel like they're competing right now is price point. And that's where
you got to take that into consideration too.
Wait, does it come with that? Does it come with that applause sign?
Yes, and that's different. InArt does not have that.
Oh,
it's more than this.
So what's up with this InArt thing? I'm gonna go ahead and ask the question. With the whole Warner Brothers, like it had to be $1,000, like a minimum of $1,000. That's why they were forced to do a 2-pack and a 4-pack BS.
Bullshit. Bullshit.
I think that the thing is that I think they know Hot Toys is gonna sell way more than freaking InArt. So they're like, So they're like, InArt, hey, you got to charge more because we got to pick up the slack on this license. So, but we know Hot Toys over here. We do a lot of work with them. Y'all can sell it at your base price, whatever y'all want to sell it for.
That's a good point, Joey.
You're gonna make a lot more.
A credit thing, right? It's like, hey, buddy over here's got a 650 credit score. You over here with a 200 credit score. I don't know if I can give you that loan, bro.
They're like saying
200.
They're saying, let's see what you could do with this, $1,000 price point and up.
Yeah.
But we already know what Hot Toys can do.
The problem with that though is that InArt said that that was a contingency with everybody.
If they said that, then they're probably
like that. I remember people saying that all around, because
Well, and that's why we thought Hot Toys is never going to do it because of that. But here's my question though. Sorry, Flavio, but
no, you're good.
But here's my question: if to those who pre-ordered InArt and got even the 2-pack, is this enough for them to cancel InArt and get the Hot Toys version, or are they just going to say, you know what, screw it? I've had this pre-order for a while. I'm just going to keep it. I get 2 figures. It's like $1,000, but like I get 2 figures. I've already pre-ordered it. I've already accepted it. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. And this doesn't come with like the regular. I understand people want just this, and that's it. But it doesn't come with Arthur Fleck. I mean, Arthur Fleck was mainly the main person throughout that whole movie. I would want both. You got the likeness for this. Why not make the regular version?
I think they are. I think preference, right? But because they were hearing the feedback, right, from InArt, because they saw that people were having
risks
$1,000 plus.
This is
because they were getting like 2-packs, right? 2-packs, 4-packs, and they were like, "Hold up, now, our customers are not going to want to spend all that money." Like, this is a relatively darker film, right? They waited long enough to make. I mean, this is like the first Hot Toys cigarette, dude. Like, they're kind of taking a
right. Yeah, I was going to say, yeah.
Like so. With that said,
still no cigars for Wolverine.
With that said, right, like I think that they just went ahead and made the single version of this just because with the new Joker movie coming out, he seems to adopt the exact same look with the exception of the Frank Miller look. But I mean, I think that they know that this will sell. I think they'd be a little bit harder to sell for an Arthur Fleck, knowing that that in-art version is out there. Because while yes, Joey, that his look as Arthur Fleck was the most prominent look in the film.
Yeah,
majority of collectors,
aren't
and
gonna
a lot of the uproar with the in-art was, "Hey, I just want this version."
Mm-hmm.
So,
Yep, I agree.
No, I think this is definitely the stepping stone though. Like there's no way that they made this and they're not going to make the other versions. Like they already got the look. You know
If
what
they
I mean?
made a bathroom scene one, that would be interesting.
They're going to do that. I think they're going to do that because
too.
that's like one of the most iconic parts in the movie. All they have to do is do the, the outfit and the tailoring. And I think they're going to try to do the same thing that InArt did and kind of hit us with the Black Widow base, right? They're gonna make it magnetic just like they did, and they're gonna give you that little tile base, and they're gonna make it an artisan version, and I think they're gonna do a sculpted version too, but they're gonna try. I think they're gonna try to make the other looks. I don't know if they'll do the hospital scene look. You know what I mean? Because that's kind of very niche, but I think we're gonna get the civilian look, like with no makeup, with the brown jacket. And I think we're definitely gonna get the bathroom scene one eventually, because there's just no way. There was
It depends on how much they sell this with this one. It just depends. I think
it's gonna sell though. I think it's gonna sell like automatically because you have the people that been wanting a Hot Toys Joaquin Phoenix Joker, right? Mm-hmm. And then you have people that are on that side of the fence where they're like, I really want the InArt one, but I don't want to pay that much. Mm-hmm. So there's people that never went for it. Like I really loved the InArt one. It looks great. And that's another thing, Joey, you're not wrong. Like I think the InArt one is no slouch. Like their hair might look a lot better. Their tailoring, certain things might look a lot better, but you got to put into the price point. Yep. You got to factor in the price point. So while there may be a superior one versus another one, you got to think about like, okay, well, I'm paying a fraction of that cost. So that is where the, kind of that subtle downgrade comes from.
Yeah.
But I think this is going to hold its value a lot more over time. Because what were people saying from the beginning? That they were going to part out the 4-pack and just keep the one that they wanted. People don't like half, like, they don't like split up pieces. You're going to find those collectors on BSTs in the aftermarket that want the whole thing, but for a certain price.
Yeah.
And that's just not reasonable in that specific, release, because it's so many figures and so many accessories and everything. You're going to want to sell it and make your money back somewhere. So the only right thing to do is to part it out and kind of go with it that way. But by that point that you part it out, Hot Toys is probably going to already announce those other versions. And people are going to be like, well, why would I pay $530 for one figure? Like, I'm just throwing out numbers there, right? You're going to just go and get the single version that Hot Toys made. So I think that's what Hot Toys is already capitalizing on. They know that people are going to part that figure, the hell out of that figure, and they're going to come out with single versions, and they're still going to make their money because people are going to be like, well, I'd rather just pay like $330 or, $350 for one figure, and it's a complete set still. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean?
Yep. Yeah.
See, my thing is, what is it that Hot Toys has against making a fucking laughing Joker?
Yeah, they could have done that.
Why can they not just give us one?
Right.
Crying out loud. And I know he didn't laugh a whole lot in his makeup, but he at least, was smiling and had something going on. We got, and it's, I like the expression on this.
It would have been better to have him with
you're right.
On his face than him doing the smile of his.
Somebody should have did the.
Yeah.
Wow. Oh, dude.
Oh, dude.
You could
tell. Given us 2 head sculpts, like give us just the other head sculpt.
You could tell in the green
Yeah.
undershirt how much more detail there is, and
You see,
Dude, yeah. So Joey sent me these pictures. I'm not sure where you got them from, but
yeah, from Facebook. His
okay.
name was Lee. I forgot his name.
Leroy Jenkins.
Somebody, come on. I was trying to
So
give him-
thank you whoever put these pictures
Yes, thank
together.
you.
Joey, thank you for sending these to me for the show tonight. But I think I'm with Joey here. There's one thing that I like better with Hot Toys, at least in this picture, and that's the mouth. Maybe not the makeup section of it. There we go.
Lee Revel. Shout out to you.
Yeah, shout out to you, sir. But just the mouth, not the makeup, the mouth. I like that the side of his the corners of his mouth are a little bit more down. So I like that. But other than that, I mean, like Joey just said, the detail in the shirt, I like the makeup.
Go to the hair one. It's like
let me
two
just,
down, I think.
Just gotta go over here.
I'm not gonna lie though, I feel like the InArt one is a lot sharper.
Look at that. Yeah. You can see how frayed the Hot Toys one is than the one on
like it's
the
more
InArt.
slicked back, right? Like how it was.
Yeah, it's like
see the rooted hair on the Hot Toys. When I first saw it, I thought old lady vibes. That's the only thing I could think.
It looks like the joke.
I don't know if that makes sense, but
it looks like Heath Ledger's hair, but just greener.
Or like straighter.
Artisan,
Yeah, that's what I was
Artisan.
going to say.
Yeah, a little bit,
That looked
yeah.
like Ledger's, Heath Ledger's hair.
And you know what I
The hair
noticed?
doesn't really bother me because I'm not gonna post it.
Yeah.
You know what I noticed too? That's just a dead given too. Like with the price point again and Hot Toys bodies and stuff like that. It's not as realistic in all the poses. Like if you look at him on the chair, you can almost tell that he's not really fully sitting down. Like he's just angled perfectly, but the InArt one is like really relaxed. Like he's in the chair and he's chilling. But if you look at the Hot Toys one, it's posed perfectly, but it's gonna be a business to get it like to look 100%.
oh yeah, they did some serious engineering.
This right here
over
is
at
the
InArt for this
picture.
guy.
Is the comparison that gets me. This
Look at the eyes, the detail in the eyes.
This InArt
Yes, the eyes
comparison.
too.
It's so much better.
Yeah.
Look at the lapel, the stitching and everything. It's just so much better.
I know. I
Dude,
just couldn't afford it.
Yeah, right. The one on the left literally looks like it's from the movie.
Yeah, yo, bro, that shit scary real.
I mean, and that's nothing bad on the Hot Toys version. I mean, the Hot Toys version looks good, and I still want to get it. But
The price point, though, that's all we're looking at.
That's my biggest thing with
price
InArt too.
point.
Is like they could win. They not even win because you know Hot Toys. We'll say it again. Hot Toys is king, but like InArt could literally live here if they brought the prices down. Like. That's all they got to do. That's everybody's biggest complaint, and also shipping windows. Like get them quicker, and bro.
Hey, those Harry Potter figures are coming out faster than I thought. But
yeah,
because they're half the size.
See. Yeah,
what I was thinking about this when I saw this announcement is that because we have the new Joker movie coming out in October, I was thinking like, are they gonna make Lady Gaga Harley Quinn?
Absolutely,
They better.
And
They damn well better.
I wasn't sure because at that point, only InArt had made this Joaquin Phoenix Joker, but now that Hot Toys is doing Joaquin Phoenix as well, now I think we've opened that possibility now that we'll see Lady Gaga as Harley Quinn. I don't know what the licensing situation is going to be. I don't know if it's just going to be like like trying to get a Taylor Swift, Lady Deadpool brick, but
never.
I don't know. So I'm curious to see.
Out of the theater.
So I'm curious about that. So I'm excited for that possibility as well. But I am going to pick this one up because I just, yes, the InArt version is definitely better. It's obvious that it's better, but I just wasn't willing to pay that much for for just the package or whatever, even if it is more than just one figure. So I'm glad that Hot Toys is actually doing this. So I'm definitely going to try the Artisan for this.
And it's crazy because I got these pictures from Joey and I was like, oh, Hot Toys looks just the same, if not better. Like, but now I'm looking at them on a bigger screen. I'm like, oh yeah, InArt looks better for sure.
And there's just no way. There's no way that they only are gonna make 2 SKUs and they made their money off of this. There's no way they're gonna redo this head sculpt somehow, some way. And what's the other way? Like, you know, making the other figures. So gotta see other ones.
Joey, let me get this for you.
Is that the third party one?
It's a kit bash. Not too bad.
Oh, yeah, that's right with the Oscar.
Dude.
I like that.
That's cool.
That's cool.
Not too bad.
Dude, that's cool, man.
Statue.
Yeah.
Shit, the design in the green shirt underneath's got more design than
The Hot Toys one? Joey, do you have another statue for the Heath Ledger?
Yeah, but I have it packed away and everything.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I don't have nowhere to put it over here.
Yomo said it, and he says that, and I agree with him, that the Hot Toy looks like a third party compared to this, and it's got me wondering, like how do we think we would feel about the Hot Toys Joker if InArt wasn't doing it? If there wasn't
that's what I'm saying. It would look amazing.
Yeah,
it would look amazing.
That's It's just because we see it next to it and we're like, oh snap! Like
it sucks that like we probably like some people will take it offensive if we say that Hot Toys isn't as good as InArt, but I love Hot Toys. Yeah, I know. But I love Hot Toys, but like InArt kind of got you on the ropes right here, but not on price point though. So we always gotta say, but not on price point.
Right. Is this the first time we see a Joaquin Phoenix head sculpt from Hot Toys?
I think so.
It might be, yeah.
Isn't it? Because what else would they have made?
I was thinking
Gladiator.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. But,
no, they never did.
Yeah. Yeah, or like how your figure was saying from Signs. That'd be cool.
But this isn't the last. Trust me, this isn't the last.
No, they've made it. So now they gotta get more money off of it.
Yep.
Well, now they can do Joker 2, like Gio was saying, and come out with both those figures at the movie as well. So.
They're gonna do Joker 2 for sure, and they're gonna do like whatever looks he has in there. I don't know if he keeps the same look. I think he does.
I hope he does.
But they definitely, you're gonna see the other looks from this movie before that movie really kicks off. Like before like merch and stuff comes out for that movie, part 2, you're gonna see that they're gonna come out with the other.
I don't think they'll have much merch. The first one they didn't have. I don't think they wanted much merch. Like remember how Leto's Joker became like a Hot Topic model? I don't think they wanted that for the Joker. But there was still merch for this, but it was like very scarce.
And InArt's gonna do part 2 as well too, I'm assuming. So they're gonna have to play their hand anyways.
But do you think Hot Toys...
I was so worried about that.
Yeah.
I was so worried about that because it's like, well, if InArt does Harley, I'm gonna get Harley. But I didn't get Joker, and it's like, well, what do I do? So
you got options
now.
That's good news. Yeah.
But do you guys think Hot Toys will do something like, okay, we don't have a 4-pack from Hot Toys, but we're going to come out with another Joaquin Phoenix Joker from the movie like Fleck or something in a few months' time?
They should do the bathroom scene. They'll make a
they're gonna do it, dude. They have to.
Yeah.
And you know what? Honestly, I could see them redoing this, like this same exact suit, but giving you the scene where he's in the makeup room with the glass.
Yeah.
And just giving you a different diorama. You know what I mean? Because how many times have we seen the Heath Ledger Artisan hair sculpt?
Right.
You feel me? So they're going to do that. They could even re-release this Artisan hair again, but have him with the other display where he has the writing on the glass and stuff, and then just people will take it again.
Yeah. This is going to be a I'm going to take it from Copper Drop, a cop for me.
Yes, sir.
So definitely. Is
it,
everyone going for this one?
I think so.
This is like a must. And honestly, and this one too, I'm gonna go for Artisan, but I wouldn't be upset if I just got the sculpted too, because
I'm going sculpted.
I like
this.
This
goes for pre-order on August 1st.
Yeah.
So it's, I think it's the last one of the.
Okay.
Thank y'all so much for having me.
Yeah, I'm not gonna bother with the Artisan train on this one. It's not worth all
hey,
that.
Danny.
Good night,
Love you,
y'all.
man.
All right, love much, bro.
Have a good one.
Hey, bro.
Feel better, man.
Feel better.
So I was actually going to get to Wolverine.
Damn it.
That's why I cut it off. I was like, I'm gonna get this. I gotta get this. Okay, so if he's still watching, he will be able to see this. But yeah, definitely Joker's cool, man. Like today was just such a great day for Hot Toys. Being a fan, being in this hobby. I mean, just crazy. Look at everything that we have talked about, guys. We got through every figure but one. There's a Wolverine silhouette right here. And I want to go down the row here, starting with X-Man Supreme, and talk about this. What Wolverine do you think this is? Do you think this is a Wolverine we've seen in the past? Do you think this is a Wolverine that we haven't seen yet? Which one do you think, or which one do you hope? One or the other?
I think they're going to do a flashback to an X-Men scene that we haven't seen, and it's going to be him in the brown suit. That's what I think.
Okay. That's very similar to what I'm guessing. Gio, what about you, man?
As far as what type of Wolverine we're gonna get?
Yeah, what Wolverine, like from the first movie, Old Man Logan, the Wolverine.
It's kind of what am I looking for? I'm kind of relying on that leak, and I'm gonna say it's Old Man Logan.
Okay.
That somehow he's gonna appear. I think there's gonna be a shitload of iterations of Wolverine and Deadpool and Wolverine. So I'm thinking maybe that one. And I wouldn't be saying that if it wasn't for that leak. Obviously, we did get this Grievous diecast. That was from that leak. That other Scorch or whatever trooper that was on that leak list as well. And that was just like a week ago. So that'll be my prediction there. That is probably that one.
Is Old Man Logan brown suit Logan?
No.
Or are you just talking about regular Logan?
Yeah, just like regular like movie. And the only reason I say that is because Hono just did that brown suit.
Yeah.
And I just paid extra to get it because I missed it on the thing, and that's my luck.
Yeah.
But either way, I'm getting them both, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
But like Yomo said too, we did see Patch in the first trailer, but also I don't think because of the silhouette, it doesn't really look like he's wearing like a suit.
A suit, yeah. You can see his traps really good right there.
Yeah.
If it's well, that's not my turn yet. So I'll just shut
up. Joey, it's your turn now.
So I think it's gonna be Artisan Logan. That's what I think. Because look at the hair. Okay. The hair looks like it's actually Artisan.
Yep.
Oh, you're right.
So I think it's gonna be Artisan Logan from the movie.
Oh, Hot Toys, don't do me like that.
That's gonna be fire.
It's gonna be limited exclusive.
I was trying to look and see if that is the same scratch. The 3 scratches are the same as the ones in the movie picture. In the movie, promo picture with it going across Deadpool. If it's the same scratch, that would mean it's from that same movie. Right. But Artisan Logan with the tank top.
Do you think they're going to reveal this?
On tank top.
Friday?
Yep.
On Friday?
I think they're going to reveal this, if
26th.
not Friday, by Monday. Oh yeah, it says there the 26th. So yeah, Friday. Was that?
Oh,
Friday?
It does say the 26th. Okay.
Everybody better watch freaking Logan.
What about you, Flavio?
Deadpool, whatever.
Yomo got me there. Now that's been my guess the whole time. I'm thinking that it's gonna be either Patch, just because we've seen him, from the back in the trailers. But if I had another choice, I think it could be a situation where it's a flashback from the first X-Men with the black suit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, that would be sick.
Yeah,
I think it's gonna with more more of the hair on his face. Yeah. I don't know if it'll really be Artisan or not. I don't know.
I mean, look at the top of the hair. That's why I say Artisan, but it could be wrong. It could be
I think
I like that though. I like that idea.
No, I think they could definitely do it. They're already showing us now with the Tom Holland, so they're not really
with all
to do short
of
hair.
these figures here. They're all Artisan except Iron Man, and I mean, besides the guy with no hair and Grievous, so Vader, not the guy. But I think this could easily be Wolverine from the original movie Artisan version, or I'm going to do something a little different here. There's been rumors that Henry Cavill could play in this movie,
Oh yeah.
and I could see brown suit Wolverine with Henry Cavill.
You
So,
imagine?
I'm gonna be honest with you. I wouldn't buy
just
that.
to be a little different. Just to be a little different.
I wouldn't buy that.
Let's get all Wolverines though.
Yeah, but here's the thing. Like, and I love Hugh Jackman. I love him a lot. He did a great job in his portrayal of Wolverine. But as a fellow short king, I'm so fucking sick of tall Wolverines.
True.
I'm so fucking over it.
Or
Like,
it
nah.
could be Daniel Radcliffe.
Yeah.
I don't
And see,
know.
I feel like that's probably him as Patch.
Yeah.
Because if you look at him, because he looks like his head looks kind of big, right?
Yeah.
For his body type, the way that you can always see like his shoulders and his head from the back, but it's definitely not Hugh Jackman as Patch.
Yeah, and it is 7/24. So what is that, Wednesday? Is that Wednesday?
That's Wednesday. Yeah, here. Well, here.
Yeah.
Well, I'm having my
it'll
eyes
be
closed.
Well, if
That's
it is
tomorrow.
the 24th, if it is the 24th,
That should be right
in
now.
China, so would it be tomorrow then? Yeah, would it be tomorrow then?
That would be like technically right now, though.
Yeah.
Check your phones.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm checking now, but
shiza.
I don't think it would be though, because I don't think they could do that before the movie. Like, you know what I mean? I mean, it's airing right now. Like, there's
They showed us the mask.
yeah, they're doing
Right.
certain showings right now for like the red carpet and shit like that. But
It's
I
a
don't.
premiere.
But
the premiere.
realistically,
the
I
premiere.
could. We saw that list, right? And we've had Grievous, Scorch, Logan's on that list too. Old Man Logan. So I mean, realistically, I think that's what it could be. But yeah, I mean, just some fun with that brown suit.
What if it's just Hugh in the T-shirt from the trailer at the big tombstones? What if it's just that?
It could
I'd
be
buy that.
Oh, that's cool.
I'd buy
too.
that.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, I'd buy that.
Yeah. So yeah, guys, this what a show. What a show. I'm gonna wrap it up. We're almost to 3 hours here, but great day for Hot Toys. I'm not sure if we're gonna get much of anything else this week other than maybe seeing what this Wolverine is. I'm expecting a lot in the next couple weeks though from the Deadpool Wolverine movie. A figure here and there. So that should be interesting. I'm sure there'll be a lot of figures that we're going to be wanting to that we don't hear about for like 2 months, and finally they announced it from that movie too. But guys, it's going to be a great week.
Can't wait.
Great movie coming out. Great show tonight. Lucky to have my friends here. I'm gonna just start with X-Man here real quick. X-Man, thank you so much for being here. First time streaming live.
Yeah.
Hopefully you had a good time.
That was great,
all
man.
that good stuff, man. So hopefully we see you streaming more. Would you want to stream more often on other channels?
Yeah, we need to get them on Copper Drop.
Dude, I'll go wherever you guys want me to be.
Copper Drop.
Yeah,
I
Copper
Drop.
Drop, X-Men.
Hell yeah, dude.
Fun. That'd be awesome. But yeah, thanks for being here. And of course, I almost said Figures Talk, but Gio, the Movie Canon. What's going on your channel?
Well, first of all, Brick, thank you so much for having me.
Of
Really
course.
appreciate that. I always like being on your show here on your channel, so really appreciate that. And it was nice meeting you, Dave, X-Men Supreme.
Absolutely.
I always see you in the live chat. I always see you on there, interact with you, and I
Yes,
finally see
sir.
you here live in the flesh. So you did great. First stream ever. So very
Yeah,
good.
he did a really good job his first time.
Yeah. So
Aw.
yeah, exactly. But so Saturday I have my movie show, The Met Report. So I'm gonna do a San Diego Comic-Con news coverage. I won't be in San Diego, but I'll cover whatever drops that day on Saturday. I'm gonna do my non-spoiler review of Deadpool and Wolverine, so no spoilers. And I'm doing a few giveaways. I'm gonna try to get a couple of Wolverine popcorn buckets.
Nothing.
It's jacked.
I'm gonna
I'm
try
not
to
anymore.
get some
I
of
used to be.
those, and if I get 2, I'm gonna give one of them away.
Ooh, that's fine.
So that's if I'm able to secure at least 2. So I'll do that. Again, that's on Saturday, the Met Report, and then Sundays, of course, I do my Figures Talk show Sunday nights at 6 p.m. Pacific time.
Are you gonna get
and-
2 of each?
Of the popcorn bucket.
Yeah.
There's only one. Right?
Well, I think there's
Wolverine
several.
and Deadpool, right?
There's several, though. There's several versions depending on what theater you go to.
Yeah. Okay.
So the
Oh.
one that I want is the Wolverine, the one that you guys have seen. Probably.
Yeah, I want that one.
When is it going
That's-
up?
I've been asking around at AMC theaters. I asked in Chicago. I asked last weekend. I'm getting different dates. So some people were saying that it's going to be tomorrow, the 23rd, and then some of them are saying Thursday, the 25th, and then some others are saying the 26th.
Is it online or is it?
Some of them might be online. I'm going to check online tomorrow to see if they have them there. Most likely, they're probably going to have them in person at the theater.
So what I did is I went really early, like 11 a.m. for the Robert Pattinson mask one, the cowl.
Oh, okay.
I went like at 11, and they like I went up there. I didn't have a ticket, but I was like, I'm just here to get like the popcorn bucket, and they just let me.
Yeah, I was thinking of doing that, but I mean, I won't be able to do that early. I won't be able to do that early because I work tomorrow. But I did hear the 23rd. Okay. So again, that's just for the popcorn bucket. So if I do secure,
is that only for specific theaters though, like Regal
AMC,
or?
I know Regal's doing it.
Dude, I have no AMC's over here unless I go to the mall theater.
Cinemark,
yeah,
and the Deadpool
I got
one,
nothing.
the Cinemark one, they already revealed what it is by accident.
Oh shit!
And it's a little different than the ones that you think. I know what it is.
It's a butt. You're reaching the hole.
No, it's not.
Oh, can you imagine?
Put your hand in
you gotta spread the cheeks though. It's like
right.
I'll probably buy it.
I won't review.
Yeah, those Xbox controllers are pretty cool though.
I won't review what it is because it is kind of spoilery, but I did see what it is. But,
I see.
But
oh, it's spoily, man. Why are I don't want to see spoilers already.
But yeah, so I'll try that, and then of course, like I said, Sunday Figures Talk with my co-host, Mr. Danny Spotchka. Hopefully, we have
Flavios over here looking at spoilers.
No.
Right now.
I need it though.
Better be Lady Deadpool.
Hopefully, we'll have Mr. Yomo joining us Sunday night. So Yomo, I think he said he's down to do the show because Yomo was in my very first episode of Figures Talk. And we all know he's a big Wolverine fan. He's very excited for Deadpool and Wolverine, so I would like to have him on Sunday night. So hopefully we have you on there, Yomo. So again, Saturday Met Report, Sunday Figure Talk. Thank you again, Brick.
Oh, for sure. Thank you for being here. All right, and Joey, thank you for being here, sir. What is going on over on your channel?
No, thank you for having me because I'm the one I asked. So I'm sorry.
It's an automatic yes when you ask.
I wanted to talk about these things. But
man.
I asked too, by the way.
Yeah. Nice meeting Dave, of course. Hopefully Copper Drop one day. That'd be awesome guest.
It's nice being met.
Yes, sir.
Well met, sir.
No Copper Drop this week, y'all. No Copper Drop. But the next week, August 1st, we will have the mashup between Brother Cousins channel and Copper Drop. So
is that what it's happening? That's gonna be cool.
August 1st, yeah. So we'll probably be talking about all this and everything like that. So yeah, it's gonna be a cool
dude.
mashup.
So we got two big shows coming up, the 29th and the 1st.
And the 29th. Yep.
Yes,
sir.
Okay, Joey, that's gonna be fun, man.
Yeah. Both of those dates are the pre-order dates.
Cool.
Yeah.
For a lot of those announcements for today. Yeah.
A lot of stuff to talk about.
Dude, I'm kind of glad you're not doing a Copper Drop episode because I know people in the comments would just be like throwing spoilers. Or even if they're not real, like people would be messing around, and I can't. I've got to stay. I got to stay off, but it's really hard for me too because I get bored at work. So
Flavio, this movie.
Flavio, my good sir, thank you for always being here. What's going on over by you?
Yeah, man. Not much. I'm still working on my unboxing videos. So currently right now I'm working on Clone Wars Mall. That should be out here in a couple of days, hopefully. Other than that, I got the show with you on the 29th, so I can't wait for that. I got some things incoming. I got my Batmobile coming in tomorrow, and then
nice.
Dude,
I think Shuri Black Panther, and then also Mace is coming. So
that's all tomorrow.
Batmobile's tomorrow, and then Mace is is Thursday, and then right after that is Shuri. So like boom, boom, boom. But
so you get 3 Hot Toys figures, a Deadpool Wolverine movie. Like this is a good week.
Yeah.
Then today with the announcements, like
with the announcements too. So it's just been action packed, but yeah, biggest thing right now is your show coming up on the 20th.
Was that Lady Deadpool?
Can't wait for that.
Yeah, dude, I can't wait either.
Thank you for having me again.
Absolutely.
Oh, I forgot one. So And yeah, I'm going to be on Bugle 6 on the 29th.
Me too.
Yes, you are. Yes, you are. So 3 of you are going to be on the Bugle 6 on the 29th, as well as 6 other panel members, which we talked about before. I won't go too far into it, but it's going to be a big show, a very fun show. If you watch one Bugle 6 episode, that's the one you're going to, well, today too, because it was a great show. But what I'm trying to say is next week is going to be a lot of fun. We're going to be talking Deadpool, Wolverine, and of course Wolfpack Wednesdays. I'm sure it's gonna be a fun show as well. I'm sure we'll be able to talk about that Wolverine silhouette. Yep. So yeah, it'd be a lot of fun. So hopefully see you guys over on the Wolfpack on Wednesday night. And just wanted to thank the chat team Complexity. I didn't mean to skip over your comment. I was trying to show it, but already pre-ordered Artisan Black Widow and Artisan Spidey for Pop Collectibles. Wow. I am too excited. That's super exciting, man. And I heard they are now sold out.
Yeah, they sold out of the Deadpool. I got the Deadpool from them.
You did get it. I thought about it, but I was like, wait.
How much more is that?
I'm not sure because we don't know the price, do we yet?
Oh, I thought they would tell you like a.
It was like $380 USD. It was like $380, but then you're gonna have to pay like $100 or $80 to $100 in shipping.
Oh,
yeah. Like I ordered Artisan Wanda through them, and I want to say it was like maybe $100 more, just at like the price point. So who knows what shipping's gonna be?
Deadpool was coming out so quick, so I was like, bro, I gotta get it. Like,
dude,
quick.
I know everyone's gonna get that Deadpool, and then it comes with a golden Desert Eagle. So
yeah, that's crazy.
Golden gun.
Golden gun. Such a good game. 007 that was GoldenEye. But yeah, dude, I want to get a couple Deadpools. We'll see.
Yeah,
we'll see. But yeah, guys, thank you to the chat. Thank you to the panel. It's a great show. Everyone, have a great evening and a great rest of the week. See you on the other side. Peace.
Hell yeah.